If you guys want to get started, I'm sure he'll be along shortly.
All right. Then, yeah, I'm just saying it.
Fighting the big bad, right?
Yep. Jam. Let's. No black?
No black.
Oh, he's there. He's back.
We've got a Johnny.
Did you find your apple seeds?
No. I cooked without them.
Unfortunate.
That's all right. I will survive.
Black, you there?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
GM,
Yes.
before we get started, East is going to take a swig of ambrosia.
Timing is important. If you take it before you go in, you're not gonna get the. Actually, no, that'll work.
Because I haven't used things I wouldn't have used the ambrosia in the next room.
No, it'll count.
Oh, it would count? All right, I'll wait
Yeah,
to use the ambrosia then.
yeah, gamer.
You know, I gotta try and game the system sometimes.
Yeah. All right, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. Plus
No,
two
stop
times.
thinking that.
All right. Want some music? You guys ready to hit that last floor?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ready to finish the fight.
Here we go. Guys, we'll start here. You will start on a moon-like surface with a stone throne and the spirit of Anafenza.
Hmm.
It is the boss lady again.
Susie, this is your ability to kick on that allows you to take a peek at the next room.
Yeah.
Anafenza will give you a nod. For this particular room, I will give you a tip.
Like tips?
It's simple. Preserve the light before it is extinguished. Failure to do so will be unexcusable.
Okay. Behind Anafanza, is that someone on the throne?
Mm-mm. Same
Okay.
throne as in the floor number 5.
Okay.
And Anafenza has never sat on it.
Yeah. I just
They've
thought
always-
there was a person on the throne. It kind of looks like there is one. I didn't really get to see it last time.
Nope. I'm just an empty seat.
Okay.
I wish you well, and I wish you luck.
Not luck, but skill.
If you possess it.
Moon shall shine upon us.
Indeed. Extinguishing the light is no simple task. So get it back before it can be done. Godspeed. Alright. We're gonna start you over here. Alright. Turn on the music. As you arrive to the scene, you start upon a belt of asteroids that lead above a desolate moonscape. Around it is a ring of smaller rocks that circle it. Hovering above the moonscape is a beautiful blue light, and it shines its radiant beams across this part of the star system. But next to it is a shadowy, dark figure, arm extended, claws reaching around the light. And as you all arrive, it grasps the light and looks back at all of you, a smile on its face, as it flees towards the desolate moon's surface with the light in tow. And the light disappears onto the surface, and darkness descends.
I'm assuming we couldn't do anything because of cinematic.
Indeed. For you specifically, Ashenfur, your elementals are with you. You just need to choose when you want to summon them.
Okay.
So they will be, you can summon them as a free action, but since you tucked them away earlier, they are still tucked away until you decide to do otherwise. So before you ask me where they are.
Understood.
Well then, I guess we're gonna have to follow them down to the surface.
We gotta get there
Yeah.
first.
Yep. GM, would you like a hard initiative here?
Please.
Is there?
Where are we? Or
Bottom middle.
because I'm fully. Oh. There it is. Okay.
Engage.
Alright. We're gonna summon our divine seed here. Hopefully, it'll also produce more light for us. I'm just go. You'll go here for my turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's. All right. As you move there, the rock you were just on starts to push this way a little bit, and this one pushes that way.
So we're talking about real asteroids then. How much zero G do we have here?
It's about very similar to the spell slinging room.
Mm,
Large objects have a slight pull to them, but if you get knocked off and start spinning off into the dead space, you will just continue to go that direction.
fair.
And the
So
rock
near-
you had, yeah, go ahead.
So
Guess
near
I
zero
don't-
G's.
I don't want to fly off.
Maybe. The rock you landed on, as you impact it, has moved forward and collided with other asteroids ahead of it. And
Understood.
it's starting a little bit of a cascade. Can get that rock. That rock then. Boo. Alright, Phil.
Everyone, get on. I shall fly us there. I'm gonna wait until everyone gets on. That's my turn.
Okay. Suze.
Sure. With my moonlight I have, I'm going to make a 4x4 square.
Phil would like everybody to get on his back.
Oh. Well, I will get on Phil's back, and then with that half action, and then use a full action to make a square of moonlight, 4x4 square of moonlight on Phil's back, so we can all get an extra half action while we're in the moonlight.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright, Phil, we've got a thing of moonlight on your back.
How glowy.
Decently glowy. Let me move everyone bigger than Phil. Or smaller than Phil, on top of Phil. On the layers. There we go. Ashiver.
Because I can trade out words on my spells. I am going to cast in front of us, instead of daylight, I'm going to cast moonlight. And I'm going to extend it so that instead of a 60-meter radius, it's going to have a 120-meter radius.
Making a orb of light, are you?
Yep, I'm just going. I don't like not being able to see.
Um,
And then I will float over on top of Phil's back.
orb of light. It will have a very small bright light area. The low light will extend out quite a ways, but the light does not seem to be as strong here.
And that'll be it for me. I did a daylight thingy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Major.
How easy is it for me to move around?
It's low gravity, so it's pretty easy to move around. It can be a bit treacherous if you're not careful.
And it seems like I would probably float away if I tried to fly, eh?
Feels like it. There's not much lift that you can get under your wings.
Sense. Okay, I will hop on Phil's back.
On Phil's back. Phil, did you move again, or did I move you?
I do
You-
believe you moved me.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Floats that way. Back to Teetsley.
All right, we're gonna climb up on Phil. I'm like,
Make sure you move into the moonlight.
yeah, I'll move into the moonlight.
It is time. There are so many rocks.
You're going to scoot on the rocks, right?
We must scoot! Which is roughly, I believe, 5, so roughly 20 squares, and then I'll start flying. So just
I need someone to roll me a 1d100. It is not a luck test. It is just a 1d100.
Phil, this is your ability. You roll it.
I don't know if it's related to my ability.
I'll roll it.
Thank you, Johnny.
I'm gonna shift click. Ah!
47.
What? 13. No, wait. I think it went one square more, so 13, 14.
Okay.
Well, then we shall take off. We shall fly forward.
Fly?
Yes.
There's no lift under the wings. You just push some of the rocks around.
I do believe. Oh,
Mhm.
what's the point of having operate void if I cannot fly in the void? Oh,
Well,
that's not what that lets me do, then I'm just gonna move forward normally.
Mhm.
So
Remember, you have an extra half action by being in the moonlight.
yeah.
Extra half
Just
action for movement, for example.
allow me to double check something. It's under
100 to 100.
sprint. Then take full move.
million. Or just jump straight into like
Why?
gallop.
Why would I? I'm gonna move straight forward. Is there something particular you wish to
Oh, look at
add
that.
on? Oh, neat.
That's my plan.
Hey, what is this?
Nebula.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going.
Hmm?
Do we want to go right into the nebula?
I would say no.
Well, it's directly in the way.
Jump mirror, then jump mirror.
I do not think that rock is big enough for me specifically to jump off of and make that.
Well, you can combine these two rocks. Jump there.
It pretty much covers the extra movement I get from sprint.
You see the comet coming, right?
What comment? I see this. Oh, the thing coming to the right?
This is some Destiny 2 shit. I mean, yeah, just watch it for the things that are flying. Don't get hit by them.
While I scatter some rocks.
Basic maneuvers.
Yep. Everyone operate void ship
Hold on
if
tight,
you
I
got
guess.
it. Phil, operate void ship as that
Yeah,
collides and scatters all these rocks.
of course it does.
Well, it's untrained, but I give it a try.
I'm just double checking some stuff. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, neat.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. The operate.
Technically, that's 3 points lower than it should be. Or it should be 3 points
Do I
lower.
have anything for agility here? I don't have +1.
Ash, take 2 damage as a rock literally smacks you dead in the face.
Any armor count?
And it's just directly 2 damage.
Okay.
Easily, you'll take 28 damage.
Alright. I'm assuming soak doesn't apply here.
Oh, soak does apply, yes. Armor does
Okay.
not. Sorry,
Uh,
Ash. Soak will apply.
Do I need to roll
Oh,
operate
there.
widget? Okay.
Yep.
I will reroll.
Indrid, the first 100 of the day.
Is that reversed because of the thing?
For the
When
final fight, unless you are within the light itself,
There we
ones are very, or 100s are very bad, and so are ones until you get the light back.
okay, can I reroll?
You can.
Okay, I will reroll.
as a modifier for this fight, if you roll a 100, each time you reroll it, it costs an additional fate point.
Oh, so I have to use 2 fate points to roll that and reroll that?
Nope. This is the first one.
Okay.
So your next 100 or 1, that's the not good variant, will cost you 2, then 3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Indrid, you will take 4 damage, reduced only by soak. Phil, I think you'll be fine. You're a thick boy. 6 damage, only reduced by soak. I think that hurts.
I mean, I did pass, but yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question, GM.
Yeah.
I have affinity for Earth. Asteroids are Earth. Are they not?
They are.
So I would reduce it by my affinity level?
Yeah.
All right.
So I believe there was like 10 left, plus an additional 4 from the bonus half action. So we're looking at another 14 of movement here. We're gonna skirt along these asteroids.
Go ahead and roll me a 1d100 Ashenfur.
Okay.
Thank you. One, right? Susie? Johnny?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Very good cookies, Johnny.
I'm going to shift the moonlight so it still stays on us for my turn. Then I'm going to do a shiny science on the nebula if I can for free action.
Still need
Sure.
you to roll and operate void chip.
You need to operate void chip from me as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Take 25 damage, reduced by soak. As a big hunkin' rock just comes over and cleaves you across your shoulder. It's like getting hit by a car. Made of.
Does armor affect this or no?
No armor, just soak.
Just okay.
Mm-hmm. If you have an earth element, then you can reduce the incoming damage by your earth element affinity. If you want to use a fate point, you can roll that to see if you get lower.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I'll use one of our Sand Knight's fate points to reroll.
Sure. Fire away.
20 is a pass.
Very nice. All right, you don't take any damage. You see that you actually have a bad suspicion something's about to happen to you, and you swivel your head just in time to see a big Prius-sized rock glance off of Phil's scales, and you're able to duck out of the way in time.
Yeah, don't forget about my Spidey sense, by the way, Matt. I don't know if that ever comes into play here.
The explosion of rocks sending everywhere, it's a little hard to sometimes lock onto it. Also, getting out of the way is extremely hard too, because you're much slower in space.
Yeah. Okay. That's my reaction. That's done there.
You're
It's
looking at
my
the
turn
nebula.
again, so
Mhm.
I get another reaction.
Well, not reaction.
I
You get to do actions. Reactions are not on your turn. Remember?
yeah, no, I that was for the void chip thing. I'm saying because it's my turn again, I get my reaction back.
Yes, you do. That was correct.
So yeah, like I said before, I'm going to move a full action to move the moonlight over on us again so everyone gets an extra half action.
Sure.
I'm also going to do a signing science test on the nebula. Actually, you know what? No,
All right.
not the nebula. I'm gonna use a signing science test. How far is that? That's not in meters, right?
Those are in meters, yeah.
Those are in meters, so it's only 23 meters away for the moon.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, the moon is a little special. You got to get to the end of the line and then
Right.
jump down so the moon pulls you down to it.
Okay.
So the moon is many kilometers away.
All right.
You'll just have to float down to it though, but you got to get close enough.
Hmm. I think instead, because I was thinking I could do I shouldn't meditate in this state. I'm just going to do a signing science test on the nebulous, make sure nothing pops out at us.
All right. If that's what you're feeling.
Yeah, 35.
Doesn't seem like there's going to be something going to pop out, but it does feel like a very heavy blanket of particles.
Huh?
Probably extremely disorient you.
Right.
And it looks like some is brushing by Phil's scales. Doesn't look like he's affected by it, but it does kind of sparkle and shine, causing little spots in your eyes. It's hard to get those spots out if you look at it too long.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep. Ahead, you do see another asteroid coming in, or a little comet.
Is it going to
Collides.
hit the? So it is colliding with the ash. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Boom. Sent this way. Same thing. Operate void ship.
GM.
Yep.
Can I have the ability to? I have talk levels of earthbending ability.
Mhm.
Can I parry these?
Yes. There she get.
Here's a question, Matt.
Yep. So,
I do believe very specifically for this rock right here, it was pretty much just right in front of me. Can I just put my forearm on it and just stop it from moving?
sure. Go ahead and give me a strength test.
Sure. Mhm.
I'm going to assist anyone who would like some assistance for their void ship.
Some assistance.
All right.
How much assistance can you give?
I'm giving you a plus 20, actually.
Okay.
We're just checking all of the strength bonuses really quick.
Sure. If I remember, you're pretty strong.
Yep.
Yeah,
Really
I don't
need that
actually
plus
have
20.
that many
You want to use
strength
one of your fate
bonuses.
points?
They're all in toughness.
Yeah. So,
Did you use a fate point earlier, Ali?
yeah.
Do you remember to use your lucky?
That
So remember to do a /1d72 for your next roll.
That doesn't work. Nope.
Actually, I think I want to hold on to my hit points.
I don't know. Go ahead and take
Uh,
42 damage reduced by soak.
GM.
Yeah.
I was gonna prepare for the entire group. What negative would you like me to take?
You'll have to take on everyone's fails.
Everyone's fails to parry,
Mhm.
or parries and damage.
No, you'll be taking on the negatives.
Okay,
To the parry roll.
I'm looking at a negative 40 right now.
Yep.
Anyone else fail?
I'm
doesn't
about
look
to
like
roll mine.
Ah,
I have a question,
Sure.
really quick, for this attempting to make this thing not move. Would this technically fall under the heft usage of the athletic skill?
yeah, you can use athletics. Also remember it's earth that you're trying to prevent from moving, and you're an earth element dragon. So you get the
So what does
plus
that
20.
get? Oh, plus 20. Okay.
Remember
Mhm.
earth affinities?
I, honest to God, have never interacted with affinities on purpose. So
We'll give you a Sand Knight reroll because you don't want to take that 100.
But am I not in the moonlight right now?
That's a
No,
good
the
point,
light-
Matt.
light-
It's only
light from-
No,
Yeah,
only the
we're
orb.
we're
Yeah,
on
like-
the Idarendale side, guys.
No,
Remember,
Matt-
hundreds are ones, ones
Hold
are
on.
hundreds.
Hold on.
I've already
Matt
said
just told
that
Allie. Yeah.
the light that the individual ran away with is extremely
Oh.
important. The moonlight will prevent you from taking terminus every turn. Is what it will do.
Okay.
But it doesn't. Both 100s and ones are critical fails at the moment until you get within the light's range.
Okay. So
yeah,
you give me on Sand Knight rerolls?
Yeah, we're definitely going to need it on that.
So-
It just less than so 1d99.
I just
I just didn't want you to roll 100 again. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, but the rock stays with you. You do rend huge furrows in it though, because it did get hit really hard, but it sticks.
that's fine.
I'm
And
still
then
taking.
I need to do an operate void ship, I believe. What was mine?
No,
Plus 10.
Allie, as you're about to get smacked over the head with a rock, Eat Sleep bends it out of the way with his earthbending powers.
Thanks.
Oh, so would I add the plus 20 to the operate void ship for dealing with the fragmented rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd be plus 30 in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Affinity's coming in big.
Honestly, the only thing I've used affinities or elements for this game was the one power.
After being rained on by rocks twice, please everyone make me a roll of their choice that has to do with information gathering. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves if you want to divide and conquer for different information. Depending on the role you pick, different information.
I can do signing signs. That's probably one of my better skills.
I can do signing science, perception, and there may be an application for mining here, depending.
What's your role for signing signs?
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 120?
Really? Nice. Do you have mastery
I
in
have
signing
mastery.
signs?
Yeah, I have
Okay,
mastery
yeah.
in signing science.
I'll let you do that. And I'll roll influence for more esoteric information.
So that's plus 50.
Can I use my warp sense?
We already got
And
someone
that-
doing signy signs.
I have warp senses as well, so it should work. Excuse me,
You
my
could also
mother is
roll
calling
it,
me.
but whoever has the higher roll will get more information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to roll poetry. See if there's been any tales of this before throughout history.
Okay.
Why does it say 63?
So, Phil, these rocks are aetherless. That's why your armor won't protect you. If your armor is magical by any means,
Oh,
when it collides, it provides no protective value. That's why only soak helps. Natural armor doesn't help either. Just absolutely crushes the kinetic force through your protective barriers.
well, it's a good
That's
thing
why it hurts so
I have
much.
no magic.
Well, if you have the Apocalypse engine running, yes, you would get your natural armor.
But you're not.
But you're not, because you have all your friends on your back.
Also, you've used Mercuria.
I
From
cannot.
terrestrial scoot. Okay. Poetry. Yeah. There's an ancient tale about this. A group of wanderers actually came through the Skyhold raid a long time ago. They 5-man the whole thing, front to back.
Mm.
It's mostly exaggerated because it's poetry.
Mhm.
But they went all the way through. A lot of the detail about the ending is missing. You probably sense foul play about that or meddling.
Mhm. The
But
gods.
yep. But it did go into pretty good detail about exaggerated detail, of course, because it's poetry. About the weirdness of the last floor.
Mm.
And there were two particular proses that were kind of concerning. One about the creeping darkness. So tearing is the worst thing you can do.
Mhm.
Because the darkness encroaches rather quickly. And it will snuff out any light besides the orbs. And the second bit is there was a weird line about summoning your courage to face whatever comes across your way and never hesitating. It's kind of connected with the previous prose about not tearing, because it seems time is the most important element in that poetry song. Everything about the tale was structured not just in poetry. Oh gosh, what's that called? The structure of the poetry itself. It is structured in a time-like fashion, and it starts really large. Like the parts of the poetry read more like multiple sentences, and then they get shorter and shorter, and it's kind of a technique to show time is running out quickly.
Okay.
And the last line to show how close they got it was 3 words, and that was a Wanderers team.
Yeah. What were those 3 words?
Light is safe.
Okay.
It's basically, it leads up to beating whatever this thing is and securing the light before it goes out forever. And it was by the skin of their teeth. It didn't help that they were very quirky. So that slowed them down a lot, their quirkiness, because it's 5 wanderers. That's like
Yeah.
herding cats.
Yeah.
And you guys are interconnected by Susie's ability, which they did not have. Talking is impossible in this space because there's no air to speak, but you don't need to particularly breathe in this weird scenario. It is space, but you're not cold and freezing, and you're not suffocating from asphyxiating. But talking is not possible, so that really slowed them down. But Susie allows you to telepathically connect and talk to each other flawlessly, and even anticipate. So that will be a big boon for speed, because communication would be very difficult otherwise. They had a wanderer, the wandering painter, literally paint glowing ink that everyone could manipulate, and it took a bit of effort, and the guy ran out of supplies halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's not enough aether in the atmosphere to paint the aether to make it glow, so they had to use the resources they had.
Good to know.
Who next? Who else do I give information to about this stuff? All right, so we had. What's up?
I said I'll try with something kinda out there. I'm going to try my Forbidden Lore, Forbidden Crafts, because
Sure.
as you told me, that's deific and extra worldly crafts.
Yeah.
And I,
All right, you go ahead and roll that. I'm gonna go down the row. Susie, your influence is that for which particular thing? Are you looking for fate? You're looking for destiny. Like, what are you aiming for with your influence?
Let's do Destiny.
Okay. Fate and destiny are against you. When you are not in the light, you are unlucky. Fate is out to get you here until you get within the light's rays. All hope has run away with the fleeting light, whoever took it. That darkness will not come. It will not go away if that light's extinguished, and you will be lost in the darkness.
That's where the tip comes in to not let it go away.
Also, the rocks proc terminus. If you get bonked with them.
What?
Yeah. So if you guys don't have light to protect you from keeping the terminus out, the space stacks terminus every turn. And it's progressive stacking for every turn you are without the light. So Moonlight's very smart. That was very good of you. Put that on immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Andred, as you look around, you do see some of the rocks behind you all start to get sucked in towards this black hole maw. As they're getting. Yep.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yep. And it looks like it's getting larger.
Yuck.
Forbidden crafts. What are you trying to focus that on? Because
I'm trying the best. I had two ideas of either a way to secure a path moving forward, a way of finding the light that has been taken and run off, some kind of way of tracking it, or some way of strengthening it to hinder the assumed devouring of it.
Your craftsmanship is not proficient enough to build something to preserve the light. You could use your lantern filled with those orbs to use it as a lodestone. You'd have to tune it, which means you would be running out of time. But if you just sit on top of Phil and he doesn't accidentally knock you off as you work on your craft, you could get it so that the every time you use one of the orbs, it gives you a little jerk in the direction that you want it to go.
Okay. Okay.
It would expend the orb in there, though. Do keep
I've-
track of how many you got and
Oh,
how many are used.
I have 157 orbs, and I only need 10 per tier of upgrade to the lantern. So
Mhm.
I have orbs to burn.
Okay. It will require, among a set of rolls, 30 degrees of success,
Okay.
cumulative, basically altogether,
Mhm.
to remodel the lantern as a lodestone, so you can go after the light.
Gotcha.
Um, you can even use, if you use enough of the orbs in there, if you design it correctly or modify your lantern correctly, if you burn enough orbs, it can actually be used as a propellant. Just hold on to the lantern and it will pull you. But you got to use enough.
Gotcha.
The equivalence is 1 meter per 1 orb.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If you continue to modify it more, you can get more pull as you tune into the frequency of that light using this orb.
Gotcha.
All right. Things are escalating. Any questions about the information I gave you?
Apparently not.
That's so spooky.
Hometown. All right. I believe it's Ash's turn now.
Yep. Ash, start your
Well-
artifice. If that's
Well,
what you want to do.
first, I have bonus actions, so I can do other things. First things
Yes.
first is I'm going to drop a haste on the group.
Okay. Remember, when haste goes away, there's that debuff.
No, because I'm going to double the cost of haste to use tricky spellcasting to remove the debuff.
Clever. You'll have to cast individual haste for every party member unless you use an area of effect variant. Remember, haste is single target.
No, it's number of targets equal to intelligence modifier.
Oh, you get the better variant.
Yeah.
That's
Why it's a third level instead of second level.
That's pretty good. All right.
So
Go ahead and cast that.
one spell will be a haste, which will double everybody's movement. I'm gotta check my spells here.
Is it double action economy or is it just double movement?
It doubles your movement speed and gives you
Post
an
it in chat.
additional
The whole
movement.
spell.
Okay. One moment while I pull it up.
Because if it's a buff spell or a debuff spell, usually you want to post it in chat so that eyes the GM and the players who are affected by the spell
Mm-hmm.
know the exact mechanics of it, so that there's no confusion.
Gotcha. Just give me a
What
moment
I'll
so I can
do
pull it
is
up.
I'll get you a handout, and I'll help you at some point, maybe on Thursday, to transfer all your spells to a compendium for yourself, so it's not lost in your character sheet, and you can have both open.
Okay.
Spellcasters with a lot of spells are tricky. I used to play a Mystic Thaumaturge in Pathfinder, and that was I had every spell available from every class. I had to print out all the sheets because it was just It was too much. So I know what it's like to play a complicated spellcaster. Okay. All right. Choose a willing creature. Everyone willing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. +2 bonus to AC. Basically, you get +2 natural armor while this is up.
And it will last for 10 minutes.
Yep. Advantage. Did you find this online or did you find the one on your sheet?
You told me to use the 5th edition spells.
Yes, but I would have to modify it so that it actually fit in the.
I have the list of spells in my journal. You haven't told me to modify any of them.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna have to modify them because that stuff doesn't fit.
Yeah.
That's okay. So AC is +2 to armor and 22.
Agility checks.
Yep.
Additional
Agility.
action.
Yeah.
Additional full action. To attack.
Tests. At a +20. There you go.
Okay.
So in this case, since it's a double +20, dodge gives you +40.
And because these meteors are aetherless, it'll just punch through any spells like they weren't even there.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is buff the party, and haste is pretty much the only buff spell that I've got for you guys.
It's very helpful for operate void ship, so I'm all right.
Yep, seems pretty good.
Beyond that, yeah, I will start my tinkering because I've got the remaining 2 actions. The first action will be on archetyping because it gives me bonuses.
Nice.
So that'll be a +120 plus my crafting tools.
18 more to go.
Oh god. No.
Remember,
Archetyping gives me 10 times the successes to my artifice roll
Oh, okay.
because it's doing planning.
10 times, okay. So 290.
You're one shy.
And I will use one of my boons to give it a +20.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Nicely done.
clank.
Doesn't that cost 2 boons?
Does
No,
it cost 2 boons?
it's double if you roll a 100. So
Okay.
The ones in 100s outside the light. That's the only thing that messes with the stacking rolls. I will announce if that changes though. If you tarry too long in the dark.
And once I am done tinking my lantern, I will let the party know that I will begin guiding us towards the light. As I can track it.
Indrid should pick you up, and then you can be our lantern, and then Allie can be the bearer of the lantern.
Just hang off of Indrid's nose.
You can stand on my nose. Guide me like Rudolph.
Wrap my tails around your neck, hang in front of you.
Have your tails act like traffic lights.
Is there anything else for your turn, Nash?
No, that I cast a spell and spent the remaining 2 actions tinking. So that's it.
What are you doing, Indrid?
Not super sure.
Why not?
Want to see what the dream looks like in here?
Really want to go to sleep. I'm getting bombarded by rocks.
Eatsley's doing a pretty good job on defending.
Yeah, I don't really have any useful
Speaking of which, eat sleep. Roll me a 1 to
skills.
100.
Me? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to sleep real quick and check out.
The darkness is a tangible thing. It is a giant shrinking sphere of permissible space.
Oh,
And it's just these reaching, clawing hands of this wall of darkness as it starts to shrink and
What's
close in on you guys.
what's the black hole look like?
It looks like a maw filled with endless rows of teeth of every kind. Spooky stuff right there.
I'm gonna wake back up.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. It's like
Eatsley is gonna try and reach out and move some asteroids back into our path.
all right.
Which
Which one specifically are you trying to do?
we're gonna do that one first. Move it like here.
Okay. I think it's a willpower check.
Actually, I use intelligence.
Ah. Do it then.
Plus my affinity. Minus. Oh my god! I forgot I can't do this at this point. Nope. I'll use a boon pass.
It's not a skill, is it? I can't help you with it.
It's
Okay.
not a skill, no. So yeah, GM. I'll use a boon to pass it.
It moves there.
Heh.
It doesn't go any further. You're basically pulling it back from its already set in motion path. So you have to halt its momentum and then pull it back. That's as far as it goes.
Hey, you know what? That means it'll do it on its next turn. And then after that, I'm gonna essentially take a defensive stance.
Okay.
Compared to Lockmore.
Alright. Phil.
Hold on a second. Okay, I found it. Okay. I was looking for the Tokyo Drift music. Oh boy. We shall scoot at an angle before jumping, you know?
We could try and move Earth the rock, like while we're on it, kind of deal.
Let me. I don't have anything for Earth manipulation.
You have the friend network.
Yes. Eatsley,
And-
what's your?
And I can move Earth.
Yeah, I know.
Anything you can do, I can do the same.
No,
If you want,
nah, not even
If
the
you-
same.
if you want, considering it's an ability so it can be used over the friend network, you could make use of my spell Fabricate, and because you're an earth-based creature, freely manipulate the workings of asteroids.
Fabricate's an aether spell. These are aetherless asteroids.
Right.
Also, just as an aside, I can't use it if it's a spell.
Yeah,
I have a part of making Apocalypse Engine was being that I quite literally can't use magic. Alright, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm just big enough that I could reach over and grab this asteroid. Pretty sure. Hold on, I lost my grip on the very tiny square to shift. Okay.
Did anyone see my monster cookies I made?
We're gonna do the jump, and we're not gonna stop. We're just gonna jump and jump.
All right, as you're doing that, you got a little friend. I'm gonna need a.
Sure.
Operator America, as a much larger comment is coming in.
all right, GM.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Batter
No,
up!
Is
We're
that what
gonna-
you were gonna say? Batter up?
We're gonna parry this.
Okay, it is not Earth element.
All right.
I trust you. Batter number 3.
All right, GM. It's not an earth element, but it is aetherless.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have
Is
to cut it.
I don't know how I feel about recognizing this art.
I mean, I recognize it too. That's the problem.
I don't recognize it. Nope. And zoom in.
GM.
Yep.
What kind of negatives am I gonna take to parry this monstrosity?
That's a good question. Just a basic parry roll.
You know, I should really write this down at some point.
I feel like this is a trap.
I mean, I was just gonna be faster than it. Like, that was my plan.
Uh, but okay. Actually, do I parry this with something aetherless?
That is not 200.
Yeah, it is.
That does not equal 200.
That does equal 200 because he mathed it.
That's
50
well
plus
over
50
200.
plus 50.
Plus 50 plus
50.
50, that's 200.
Yeah.
40 plus 40, that's 80, so 280 right there.
No.
Plus
50
Um,
plus. It's not extras. It's only does it once. Like you're seeing rolling. That's the whole thing, and then the next thing is it's just rolling it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I thought it doubled that roll up.
Nope.
It's just one unbroken line.
Do we use our scythe here? I don't think I use my scythe here. I think you just have to use Oh,
Yeah.
I could try that instead. I'm still
Okay.
parrying it. It's choosing what I'm going to use to parry it.
Mm-hmm.
So GM,
Mhm.
just for clarifications, this is an asteroid coming towards us, right?
No, that's a comet.
It's a comet. Um, all right. So GM, I'm going to use my knife, my letter opener,
Mm-hmm.
parry this.
Okay.
And comets are ice.
They are.
And a bunch of other
So
things.
mostly it's ice though.
Mostly, yes.
A comet is considered 80% ice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that being said, I'm going to use my letter opener and I'm going to cut out its
Cut out everything that
GM.
isn't ice, and I'll deal with the rest.
Cut out the math.
What?
It's doing a vector to move.
Yeah.
Cut out its its velocity.
I could cut out its velocity, yeah.
So it's just not moving anymore. It doesn't have the momentum to move anymore.
All right. Or do just parry it? Fuck.
I'm literally ice element. You could cut out everything that's not ice, and seeing as it's an object, I would literally just destroy this thing with my arm.
We're making assumptions.
Yeah.
But it
If
is
it's made
moving.
out of
I know
ice.
that's doing.
We're gonna cut
Alternatively,
out.
I can try to jump faster than this thing's coming at me.
I'm actually gonna cut out the aspect that it's a comet.
Hmm. Okay.
So that it just becomes like a chunk of ice and dirt.
Nice.
Okay.
Best thing from a one.
It'll just explode on impact because it's no longer a comet. Doesn't have anything to do. Everyone will receive the chilled status, except for Phil, who is ice element. Phil, it's actually really
What about
refreshing.
me with the fire element?
It's antithesis to you. It's worse.
God damn it.
What is the chilled
Uh,
status effect?
Chill status effect is nasty. Ugh.
Damn me for making that effect.
It's like slow. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's
like the
basically
spell.
slow.
It's like the
While
spell
you're
slow.
while you're chilled, you can only take no more than a half action, unless you wish to gain exhaustion, or sorry, fatigue. So you can take a half action until you're no longer chilled. Any additional parts of your action economy give you a fatigue. Feels fine. Being
Now,
ice is not so bad.
for the record, I'm just moving myself so I can see where this asteroid, where the area of it is. I'm not actually leaving it yet. Okay. Just back. My momentum would be carrying me this way,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
actually just did a thing the other way.
Yeah. I'll go ahead
So,
and roll me Operate Void to see if you can get yourself to that other rock.
sure thing. Actually, hold on. Would I think I'm just large enough that I could step there. Yeah, pretty sure. I'm large enough that I could just step onto it. But sure, let me give you that operate. Void ship or aeronautica?
Watch it.
Void ship, okay. Um, I'm not getting hit by a bunch of stuff, so it is just the +10.
Question: what does affinity count here?
Yeah,
Well,
these
then,
are rocks.
okay, then I succeed. Then,
Yay!
but like margin 1. Just move the rest of the way. And then for simplicity's sake, up. Moon, come with me. Come to me. I'm going to live on you at some point. We Moon.
Do you use the boon to pass?
Oh,
No, with the bonus from affinity, I would just pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll have has everyone rolled a D100?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Have you,
Then
Allie?
Allie definitely did.
D100.
I prompted
I have not.
them. Roll.
Feel on a 14. Or 41.
Would you like me to roll 1 minute?
Yes.
56.
Okay. You guys see a ton of comments coming your way, but you're already moving your way down.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Do we heat up as we go down to the atmosphere?
A little bit, yeah.
Nice.
We're actually going to deal with the entry.
Ooh.
Okay. So Phil, unfortunately, you're going to be taking most of this because you're the shuttle.
That's fine. I've got things for this.
Ash, you're fine. Fire is your thing.
Num
Yep.
num 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 num. Lick
Yes.
lick 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 lick.
I have the most defensive element type combo in the game. I am gold. That is water, metal, ice, and earth.
All right. So I'm gonna
Gonna
make a
turn
roll.
on iron skin.
So the first one. Let's see. So, is there anything special you want to do as you start to heat up as you enter?
Yes, I will turn on the iron skin.
Okay.
Oh wait, I rested. I don't have fatigue anymore.
Remind me what that does.
It shall have all damage I receive until I turn it off, at the cost of 1 fatigue per round.
Okay.
And
It'll cost you 10 rounds to get down to the surface. All right.
that is perfectly fine.
Okay.
And then I'm checking to see if I have anything for falling. I do. I don't think that's going to do much here, but I do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Everyone on the back, except for Ash, every round going in, you guys may do something. You guys will take only the tens place in damage. But that will only be reduced by toughness unless you have the fire element. But you guys do get you guys will heat up and it will remove the chilled status very quickly.
Okay. I was going to ask if, because you said Earth wasn't opposite to fire, if that reduced my the damage from that at all?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
Is water though?
Water will, yeah. Reduce it by well, it'll increase your defense if you have to roll by 20.
And
And it'll give you
I'm sorry.
+2 to your soak.
Okay, and
So-
metal.
No, it's just a sympathetic metal or a synergy. You'll be fine.
Sympathetic. Okay.
Okay, so round 1.
Going through it. Going through the stuff. I'm gonna put the 10 fatigue in there.
11 damage. Everyone will take 1.
9. What is it?
Soaked.
Yep, reduced by soak.
I don't know that particular elemental synergy would apply.
It'll round down for you. So it'll be 5 instead of 6 here, since you have
No,
it.
no. I have an earth synergy that subtracts my armor rating from fall damage, but I haven't impacted yet. I'm in the process.
Okay. You guys may use items in between each round and or abilities, because it takes quite a bit of time to descend. So if you guys need to cast healing spells or protection, you guys can do so. Or you can just say pass. So we'll start with Susie.
Does resistance to heat help at all? There's no resistance rolls here happening here, right? It's just damage.
Yes. It will. If you have resistance to heat, it'll reduce incoming damage. What level of resistance?
It's only 1 resistance, so if I'd say 1, if that's okay.
Yeah. Yep. It'll reduce incoming damage by 1. Yep.
And I do have heat resistance 2.
Yeah, so it'll reduce it by 2.
So reduced by 4 and then halved. Or halved and then reduced by 4.
Have
Which
then
one?
reduced. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. Suze, did you want to do anything, or are you just holding tight for the round?
Holding tight, just trying to get rid of this chilled status, because I can only do a half action, really.
Okay. Ash, you're still chilled for the next couple rounds. Actually, before Suze, go ahead and make me a toughness test. That'll, with the heat in the environment, it'll determine if you get rid of the chilled.
Okay.
Yep.
Not this time.
Not this round. Ash, roll me that toughness.
Okay. Any bonuses from fire element?
+20. All right, you're no longer chilled.
Huzzah.
Did you want to do anything?
Because I'm that kind of prick and I don't like people being chilled, I'm going to drop a gentle fire fireball on Phil's back.
Okay.
The description of gentle fire is it will heal the damage it would deal and remove cold base debuffs.
That's the line.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Everyone no longer has chilled.
Mm-hmm.
And let me roll it. If anybody was hurt, they'll heal 35.
Yay. Would you like to use my ropes as well?
What will they do?
Sorry. My flower mantle, which gives you 8 extra dice and a +40 on top of it.
Not right now, because I don't think anybody's that severely damaged.
No one has that much health either.
But
if it was temporary, though, that would be cool.
What
No,
I
have
will
that much health.
do,
What are you talking about?
what I will do is spend an action feeding a ball to my lantern to guide Phil in the direction he needs to fall.
All right. Have you roll an awareness test, Ash?
Nice. $33, 10 degrees of success.
Okay. We'll hold on to that for a moment. Anything else? Ash.
I'm gonna spend my last action because I feel like there may be something fucky going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to focus on trying to strengthen my Eternal Fortress to see if I can get a feel on if anything's trying to fuck with us.
Okay.
Because I have the legendary quality Eternal Fortress.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yep. Okay.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay. But otherwise, I am holding a lantern out in front of Phil's nose, going, "Go that way."
Okay. Indrid.
Ding. Um. So we have 10 rounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got potions to use, but I don't think I should use them yet.
I don't remember what this 46 number represents.
I
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't think I need any to do anything right now.
Okay.
Riding high.
Okay. It's like
All right, these things can take a complex action and give themselves some armor.
okay.
And that's it.
Phil, we're going further down. Round 2.
Sure thing, buddy boy.
Round 2.
Okay. 2 out of 10.
20 damage. But it's halved because you have the iron armor, so it's 10.
And then reduced by 4, so no damage.
Cool. Everyone will take 2 damage. Reduced by soak. Fire resist reduces it by 1, so should be pretty okay for a lot of you.
Yeah.
All right. Phil, did you want to do anything besides just kind of endure the fall?
No, there's nothing really for me to do, man.
Okay,
All my
Suze.
stuff.
I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to concentrate on the gravity stone inside my inner garden.
Okay.
See if I can use the gravity stone to make the ride easier.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an influence.
So,
Okay. Yeah. It'll tap in, and it will slow his fall, so it won't get too bad.
okie dokie. Hey, that's a cool
It
use
will
of the action.
slow. It will slow you guys. So to stop the damage, or to prevent it from getting really high, it just your fall will be slower, which means you may not have a lot more have that time later.
Okay. I'll say that was a full action to concentrate and get it to do that. I'm gonna talk to Phil with a free action. I'm gonna say, Phil, can you make us go faster?
He should still be hasted.
He's falling, so he can't do anything while hasted, or do anything for that.
I mean, I probably could, honestly.
Do you want me to make you go faster?
Could probably take it, sure.
Like, we should probably go fast, right? Real fast. I'm gonna do the opposite effect, Matt.
You're gonna make him go faster?
I'm gonna apply
Okay.
extra.
Okay. It'll only be 3 more turns of falling, but the damage is doubled.
Okay.
All right.
Not that fast.
Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use another orb to help direct again? Because you have to use 1 per turn.
I will use 10 to try and pull us in that direction.
Okay, subtract that.
Because we're falling, we're going to keep falling in that direction because momentum.
Okay. Yank.
I need a logic test to give you the direction so we don't overshoot it.
Potentially. Yeah. He's using the lantern and he's nudging your fall.
Nice.
All right. Anything else, Ash?
I don't like the risk of taking fall damage. But I don't have the spell that I need.
No feather fall. Do you want to put like a water bubble around us so we can reduce the damage? Or something along those lines. Otherwise, I'll do something. Like a shield.
Yep. That's a good idea. How high are we from the ground?
Quite a ways. You'll arrive in about 30 seconds, but it's...
Okay.
Get about 1 kilometer up.
It's going to be heavy on casting cost, but I've got the points to do it. With an extend, an empower, and a shaping. I'm going to cast Wall of Force 3 times and create a force slide to slow us down while guiding us in the right direction. I don't have anything to directly kill us.
I didn't mean the fall at all. I can take care of the fall by turning off the gravity. I just meant the
make a heat shield.
The heat that we're getting.
Oh. Fuck. Yeah, I'll put a Wall of Force bubble under Phil so he can sit on it. You know, the half dome. I'm going space shuttle on this. You know what I mean, Blatt?
Yep. What are you gonna put in front?
I'm just going to create a domed wall of force to
Okay.
absorb the heat and
Alright.
give us that shield.
Okay. What's the health on that shield?
It's a wall of force. It isn't destroyed by damage.
Mm.
It has to be a flat strength test to directly destroy it.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put you guys on the surface. I know that Susie's gonna try and tap the gravity stone to reverse right before they hit the ground, and then Phil's reduction of impact of crashing will kick in. Everyone will need to roll toughness.
Mhm.
It'll just be a basic toughness.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
I'm going to, as we're going down, I'm going to use my crocodile mantle
Mhm.
to add my intelligence onto my next roll.
Okay.
Nice.
For the lantern, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 turns in which you can use it. Do you want to use more of the orbs, or the little balls you collected inside?
Yeah,
Pull.
I will try. I'll use 20 more
'Kay.
on 2 of the turns to try to.
Really nudge you.
I'm trying to nudge us while using where I'm positioned on Phil to try to vague triangulate.
Okay. Indra, you will take 1 fatigue, and you will be stunned for a round as you guys smack into the ground really hard. And you will bounce off the off Phil and land poof in uh, the sand.
Lock down.
All right. You guys will find yourselves.
Thank God.
Yep. Do I have the dimensions on this correct? I should. No, I don't.
Oh damn!
Oops.
You could fit 6 to 7 fills on this map.
Sorry, I had the dimensions wrong.
Thought Phil's head was part of the map for a second. I thought it was like some type of thing. It moved around, and I was like, "Oh, it's just Phil."
Sorry, I just
When I
have
eventually
to
get long
jitter
enough,
everyone just a little bit so it recognizes the different changes.
when I eventually get large enough that people will have the Deathwing raid on my back.
Wouldn't that be nuts?
Like, hey,
There
no,
we
you're
go.
not
Don't break your
fighting
teeth.
him. You're fighting the parasites that live on it.
All right. Well, you guys fortunately don't have the problem of needing to know where to go because a certain somebody's already onto that.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me TM. Give me that 2d4.
What am I feeding
Yeah, fatigue. I failed my
Fatigue.
toughness.
Oh,
You drinking?
yeah. You're gonna get 6 toughness, and you're gonna bounce and take 2 rounds of stun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a helicopter. Brrr.
Boing, boing, boing,
Helicopter.
boing, boing.
Alright, so a toughness check.
Yep.
From impact, I assume?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Things for this. Most of them revolve around just reducing damage from falls, though. Well, where am I? There it is. Okay. Oh shit! I forgot that. Plus. What's the modifier? Really quick.
Fire.
For the, no modifier.
Yeah.
I-
Oh wait, it's the round. It's plus 20.
-20.
No, plus 20.
Oh.
You're an Earth Dragon hitting the ground really hard, and you
I
also
cannot fail this roll.
You can with a 1 to 100.
Okay, well I'm trust that my bonus is well over 100 because the
2%
base one
chance.
is. I
Nice.
yeah.
Love it.
Even with that, I have like a margin of 7, or actually no, it's 7, 9. Yeah, I think it's like a margin of 9, even with a 77. Yep.
New map, new initiative?
Nope. I'm just keeping it.
Oh, I don't see it in turn order because we're on a new map. That's all.
That is correct. We're actually in kind of a pursuit stage.
Okay.
Fortunately, you guys know where to go. So you guys could just hop on Phil with haste.
Yeah.
He's terrestrial scooches his way across.
Phil, you should put on the rabbit mantle. I'll take it off, and you can put it on and get some extra movement.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean?
Sure.
You both can wear the rabbit mantle.
Oh, I thought you can only do one at a time. I thought it was
you guys
the-
can only wear one of my mantles at a time. I can wear 2 of my mantles.
Okay, so we can use the same mantle. Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we got Rudolph. We got Rudolph's nose. We got a moth, a spider, and a Skellerman riding into the moonlight.
Wee. For some reason, that just makes me laugh.
He looks like a dog that's sitting. He looks like the Sphinx, the Great Sphinx. He's just like yes, and goes forward.
Allie, those monster cookies are really good.
GM, just to make sure I'm understanding this, every point of fatigue over your threshold is a -10, correct?
Yes.
Got it.
Well, I don't even need athletics tests because it's just a set number every turn, and you're just sitting there going squee. So we're just gonna make sure I have this particular.
So how much speed does Rabbit Mantle give so that we know how fast we're going?
Pretty fast.
Yes. You get +10 to your half move and get 1 additional half movement per half action. So you get 1 additional movement of half action. Just solely dedicated movement.
And we're off. That's like almost as fast as my fly speed.
Isn't it just? Okay. We will be moving you across several maps. So we're just gonna move you here. Controls? It's not. That's shift click.
We're on the west side of the moon.
Yeah. You've moved much farther. You've actually moved to across the map, across the moon, and it's gotten much darker. That light that is being provided by Ash is not. It's starting to get dimmer and dimmer as you guys travel. Okay, let's get that turn order back up. Turn orders. So just so we can have a structured narrative. There you go.
So wait, is it plus one? Okay. Yeah. Move yes fast.
Yeah, that's from an earlier note.
Looking for Soulsies initiative.
So plus 10 to movement, plus 1 movement per half action. Okay.
Big boy numbers.
All right.
Actually,
Phil, you're
shit,
first.
that is. Yeah. Real quick. So that's half move is 5 right now. And then half action move. Okay. And then this gives additional.
Put the light on this.
That's 5 uses of the scooch for a grand total of okay, what the hell are these things in the
Floating
way?
obelisk rocks.
Okay, so that's the free actions. Does anyone wish to stop me before I move past them? I'll take that
I
as
don't
a
wish
no.
to stop you, but I am curious to see what happens.
I'm curious what those are.
Are you guys on my back at this point?
We have been riding for the last little
Mhm.
bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took you about 20 minutes of scooching to get over here. You
Good.
have moved very quickly.
We shall.
Okay,
Let's just.
I'm gonna move you back a little bit because something
Sure.
happens to you as you reach about here. This pops up from a burrowed state and sends
Okay.
you all scattering off of Phil as he's bopped out of the ground.
Would
You guys
Spider
all-
Sense pop in for that first?
It would not.
I'm unstunned by now, eh?
Yes, everyone's unstunned. Everyone goes flying.
3.
And
Yes, that's only 3 of them.
I like how you put me all the way back there.
We're technically in the light now, correct?
yes, you are. You are in the light. So I'm
Where
going to
is-
add
where-
this guy's turn. We're going to add this guy's turn. So this one will be for the guy up ahead. Okay. And this will be for the thing ahead of you guys. Oof. All right. Everyone that is sent flying, we will go with your choice of how to land.
Understood.
It is a bit of a slow fall because it's low gravity.
GM,
Mm.
my keystone activates here.
Which one?
I get a full round for a surprise round,
Mhm.
and then I get a full round during the surprise round, and then everything else kicks off.
He gets 2 free action.
All right, you are midair. It'll take you a
Yep.
full round to land.
I'm going to take my time to land,
Yep.
and then I'm. Do I need to roll if it's taking me a full round to land?
Yeah, you'll need to roll either an acrobatics, an athletics, an operate void, or a toughness just to grit it.
All right. Um. Hmm. Actually, GM, I'm gonna do ask if I can do something cheeky here. Since it's taking me so long to land, I would like to retrace my steps.
It's annoying.
You're the one that gave it to him.
Yeah. Land. Phil is still, on his way to land as well. Just don't be underneath him by the time he lands, because he'll land on top of you.
Yep. I'm then going to for my because that's a bonus action. I'm going to power slide over Phil to go here,
Okay.
which is a charge,
Mm-hmm.
which means I'll have an attack roll on him for free, and then I'll have my standard attack rolls.
Okay.
Uh, and this is unavoidable.
Nice.
I'll use one of its. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It can't get out of the way of that shit. All right, hit. It will use a ability. Let's see if it even procs. It does not.
All right.
There's a little bit of a warble around
Mhm.
its skin. It's kind of this distortion, and you just pass right through it.
Yes. Is this have any ether in it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay. What? How much ether are we looking at? Tier 3 or tier 7?
You're looking at a pretty darn powerful dragon.
So 7.
Yeah, about a 7.
Okay. So. Uh. Uh.
What a thing.
Pen 7. Mana
Pen
drain.
7.
Pen 7. Sorry, pen 10.
Go look at that. All right.
Mana key, Mercuria drain.
Okay. Okay. Will not take all of that damage, but it is hurt.
Okay, GM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now going to pass it 97 fatigue. using my wandering technique.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Too bad Matt has a thing in there that says it doesn't ignore his fatigue.
Oh.
It's a lot of fatigue.
And then it's also going to take whenever it decides to finish rolling one of my weird fatigues.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a toughness test for this thing. It actually falls unconscious.
The big dragon or the shadow thingy? No,
There's a big dragon in front of you.
it just passed out from exhaustion. Oh dear God.
Yes. It's not quite dead,
Just
but
breaking pieces off
the
the
minus
bone.
10s are so nasty on its for the toughness
Easily.
roll.
You abusive bitch.
All right, that's gonna be my turn there, GM.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that's safe either. You should take it away from her now.
What was that?
Girl. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Luna's eating a bone, and she boned the bone.
Okay, Phil.
So do I land?
Yeah. Either
Okay.
make a athletics, acrobatics, operate void, or just a toughness test to not land stunned.
I cannot fail this roll.
That's fine.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so whatever this is, plus 4. Yeah, just 40. I mean, the dragon looks taken care of. So,
Yeah, it's pretty tuckered out.
as a bonus action, I need to do some quickie math. And then, yeah, no, that's, I can do it.
Go then.
I do not need the mantle anymore, so as a bonus action, I will. Actually, is it a bonus action? Just double checking. I do believe, yes. Bonus action, I will turn on my engine. Let me find the toxic symbol. The radioactive. Yes. Then I shall terrestrially scoot around this collapsed dragon to there. Feel free to stop me at any time, Matt. And then,
You just move on.
yep. And then I'm going to. Wait, did you say the mantle actually gave a half action?
You want to read it?
Movement.
Oh, is it just? It's just for movement. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
you're in the moonlight, right? From this thing, this is moonlight, right, Matt?
No, that Just light. It's not moonlight specifically.
Oh, it's not moonlight.
It's
specifically.
starlight.
Gotcha.
I will expend the first half action for activation of Berserker Raid, which will turn on next turn, I believe. And then I will continue to scoot forward with the last 4. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get the yeah. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. As my last half action, I shall breathe forth a concentrated beam of up yours with a hyper beam against this shadowy creature, pointedly avoiding the star, but just like yeah.
Alrighty then. What we'll do, go ahead and roll for that to hit.
For just like the bracket of it. I believe it's not so much I hit; they just roll to dodge on their own.
Okay.
And if they succeed, they succeed. If not, then they take the damage.
Okay. It passes through them, but that corporeal darkness gets a little bit more transparent.
And that is it. Those are my actions.
Ash!
I
You're
cast.
still falling!
I cast teleport to reach the ground.
Of course you do. Where?
I pick up a rock. I cast Swibbity Swabbity with the glowy orb.
Alright. So I'm going to have you roll.
I am going to be using modifiers on this.
Okay. I need to know. You need to tell me with pretty precise detail about Swippity Swappity and all the modifiers you're putting on it.
I am using enhanced to increase the penetrating quality that I'm using. That is going to be applied with fuck that guy in particular. He can't fuck with my spell.
Okay. I'm gonna roll.
Any effects he tries to use on this, because of fuck this guy in particular, will be reversed onto him.
Okay.
And with the penetrating to strengthen it and the enhancement on the penetrating, so that I can go no.
Okay, so it's a double and then a double. So there's a fumble chance on this due to the aetherless nature. Now you swippity swappity with a rock.
Yes.
You now are in the. You have the thing now.
And because I feel like being a tricky bitch, with all of my fanciness and my bonuses, I'm using my quote unquote inheritance item to use a deceive on this thing. With my bonuses, I will get a plus 70 total. As I am trying to use deceive to give the inclination of you know that weird feeling you get when something's about to stab you in the back. I'm trying to cause that with ventriloquism. That slight whisk of air to signify a blade coming at somebody's back.
His?
Yeah, the spooky black thing.
Okay. I will roll its ability. Okay. It's a little less corporeal, but the spell fumbles.
Okay, and
So you taxed it for something.
Yeah, and I have one last spell. Eh, I'll. You know what? I'm just gonna try it, see what happens. I'm just gonna smack it in the face with a targeted dispel magic.
It was a 4x4, so light. Dispel magic.
Yep, I'm just gonna see if it does anything to him. I'm gonna heighten it with penetrating.
Oh, well, it rolled too well. But it's getting less corporeal.
Okay, and I have one last action. So, fuck it, I'll do it again. Get dispelled.
Okay.
And I'm going to penetrating it
Oh.
again.
Well, this disappears. Phil, you are pushed out of that space. Bloop. To here, which bounces easily here. This thing over here. And what comes from within the corporeal?
Comes from within the incorporeal to the corporeal.
Yep.
Laser
I
titties?
object.
No. I knew somebody would specifically focus on that. Yeah. I
Are you
still
sure
stuck
that's-
with the image.
Are you
And
sure that's
because
what
I
those are? They look like eyes.
because I've got the move action left, with the orb hiding behind the fill butt.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you want to drag the big glowy light to me.
I need a willpower test to pull the light at all. Degrees of success equal how many meters you can move it.
I'll spend a boon preemptively.
Nice, well done. It's what you needed.
Yep. Because that becomes a 1 because I'm beside the glowy orb
Then
thingy.
roll me the D4 for increased willpower.
Nice.
Okay. This guy is out and about. Indrid.
I'm gonna move up to him.
Like how Susie just got just passed.
I'm gonna attack with my ear blade.
Sorry. Okay. Hold on to that. Sorry, Suze. You're right. I skipped you. I
It's okay.
tried to reorganize the turn order. And
Yeah, I figured.
Sorry, Allie.
Okay,
my
it's
fault.
okay.
I'm going to use my I'm going to use some concentration and use the gravity stone to not have myself fall, kind of have a to remove my gravity, pretty much. So I'm floating,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use a half action to tie a string to my spoon, and I'm going to do my fly trick.
Okay. You're gonna fly around with your spoon knife.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm going to use what's his power level on this thing, which not it's just it's the scouter. Is this thing a construct or is it a
Yes.
or is
It is a construct and some sort of celestial.
Okay.
It has that armor those constructs have.
right? It does not have
but-
evolutions in it, correct?
No.
Okay.
Just like the 9th floor boss, and just
Mhm.
like the 5th floor boss.
I just wanted to check to make sure. Celestial's
That is it.
kind of a new thing to it. I'm then going
It's
to move.
similar to the 2nd phase of the 9th floor boss.
Yeah. I'm then. I'm then gonna move over here with the since I have an extra half action with the rabbit mantle.
Okay. As a indicator, you are 20 meters in the air. Moving up and down costs you 1 move square.
Okay.
So you have 3D movement. Just gotta keep track that you're 20 meters up.
Mhm.
But horizontal's just normal movement. Because you're using a little knife. Okay. That critter is just on the ground, sleeping.
Yeah. So half action used. Let's say I use the full action to activate the gravity stone to apply it. Do you want an influence test for that?
No, you got it already activated.
Okay, yeah, from when we were doing with the fill stuff. Yeah, okay, perfect. So there's that. I have one more half action because of my moonlight.
Sure.
And I'm curious about the glow orb because the glow orb does it have fate attached to it as well? Because you said that without the light there was no fate or destiny, and it's not on your side. So I'm just wondering if that element is being projected while being in the light.
It is. You guys are in fortune. You have a positive destiny and a positive fate. It's basically whoever has the orb gets the good shit.
Okay. But it's not the same as being in, say, Idirondale's side with a fate and moon elements, correct?
You guys haven't figured out what it does yet.
Okay, I was just curious if it's projecting fate because I'm the fate element. I was wondering if I would get that affinity bonus, like how Earth is being affected.
Yes, you are in favor, so yes, it does.
Okay.
The affinity.
Yeah, because I have fate, Fez, and I think Ash has fate as well for.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So, perfect. So. The next thing I want to do is I want to use the scouter again, and I want to use it on the dragon. Is the dragon a construct?
This is a critter.
Okay.
You guys approached too quickly. You startled it.
Gotcha. All right, that's my turns.
All right. Now we get to Indrid. Sorry about that.
Okay, so I've moved up,
Yes.
and I'm going to attack with my Fear Blade.
The unconscious dragon.
Leave that guy to me, Susie says.
Okay, I will leave that guy to Susie.
It's a little hard to see, but in the top right corner, I have the little cancel symbol and the prone symbol.
Okay. And what's going on with these things?
We don't know yet.
You guys don't know yet.
I'm going to go check one out.
Okay. What would you like to use to check it out?
Signy signs?
Sure.
Nice.
They have some sort of terrible dark power within them. It actually makes you physically sick to look at it too closely. Like you feel heavily nauseous.
Spooky.
Very spooky.
Can I enter the dream and check this place out?
Sure. Do you have the turn economy for it?
I have a lot of turn economy now.
Okay. Looks like, as you kind of peer at it, those are anchored lodestones. You cannot affect the boss in any way. It's completely immune to all things until there are no more obelisks.
Okay, that's good to know.
So either
You can-
destroy them or I don't know. Could you? Give it a
They
whack,
are
Kelly
this-
girl.
Yeah, there are these almost kind of rotating puzzle boxes made of stone, but they look closer to Eatsley's cube that he shouldn't be playing with. But it's these grinding, ever-changing kind of Rubik's puzzle boxes made of stone.
Does it,
And it makes this.
does it seem like I'll have more of an effect on them in the dream?
It reveals what they truly are, but listening to that grinding noise grinds away at your sanity while in the dream. But you feel like you could bypass some of its deceptive qualities. You just can't be in the dream for too long, otherwise your sanity will be grinded away.
Okay.
And you'll turn into a nightmare.
Going to sleep and waking up are free actions, correct?
If you have enough free actions, yeah.
I have 3 free actions.
Cool. Yeah, you just kind of... I'm awake.
Well, I don't know that I want to wake up yet. I've
Okay.
used 2 move actions, and I've used
Okay.
what would Signy Science have been?
Bonus action.
Bonus action? Okay.
Mhm.
Then I have 1 sort of normal flippy floppy action left and 2 attack actions that I can use.
Yeah. Do you want to attack this thing with your dream weapon?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Make me that attack roll.
Okay. Just gonna bring it. I forget how to attack.
Weapon skill, babe.
Just weapon skill, and then I want to attack 3 times, so I guess I'll attack once to start.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you have like swift attack or some other type of talent, you can just do a standard attack.
Remember,
Yeah,
standard
the
attacks else give you a +10.
Got the action economy.
Yeah, you can just do standard attacks multiple times.
Like your blade?
Yeah.
Skill.
Oh, that's a crit in your favor this time because you guys are the owners of the light. So
Yeah.
go ahead and increase your weapon skill by a D4 permanently, or in Insomnia's case, reduce your score by a D4.
Yeah.
We're getting crits tonight, baby.
In the best way possible. Oh, nice roll. Yep. As you strike this, it shatters.
Easy. I didn't even have to roll my damage.
You struck it true with a dream weapon. Those are so rare, and they do. They kind of cut its dreaming state. It's good that you have one, because otherwise it'd be very hard to damage these.
I'll wake up as a free action.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. You guys see Indrid kind of sleepwalk towards it, flail at it with their hands, kind of like noodle, 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 and the thing just goes crumbles.
Yeah.
And then they wake up like, oh, I'm alive. Eat sleep.
Mm-hmm. GM. So
Yeah.
now that we know we can't affect it until those things are destroyed.
I don't know if Allie shared that information.
Did Ali share that information?
I will share that information now that I'm awake.
Okay.
How do you share the information?
The friend
Telepathically.
network.
Yep, friend network.
What's the information? Sorry, my brain.
The boss cannot be affected by any means, even though it would look like it would be. It would be a deception. But is completely immune to everything until you destroy all of the obelisks.
Mm. I'm assuming the obelisk aren't creatures.
No, they're constructs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do we know if they're devoid of aether?
Yes.
Okay. Then, Susie, what was your plan for the dragon? Johnny?
Insomnium gain 8 terminus.
Okay.
Yeah, Insomnium gains 8 terminus. Chara is asking what you're going to do with the dragon.
Oh, I'm going to put it inside my inner world.
I was going to put it inside my lantern.
Just to get it out of the way.
So I'm going to... So, Susie, do you need it inside your inner world?
What I'm going to do with it is take away all of its evolutions.
Can I have it instead?
I'll play rock, paper, scissors for it.
In the middle of a boss fight.
Excuse me, hold on. We need to deal with this real quick.
All right, 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3 beats 1. Go. Ties is a reroll.
Okay,
2 beats 3.
Yep. All right, GM, I'm tossing him in. I'm going to throw my lantern over there and toss him in it.
Okay. Bloop.
So let me know how many years he has.
It's an adult dragon. He's got about 500 years left of life.
Okay.
He's about 300.
Okay. Gonna make a note of that.
It is moon element, space element, earth element. Very weird combo.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Very aggressive critter.
Mm-hmm.
But by your assessment, it's not actually connected to the light stealer at all. It's just a critter.
Just the
that you
Disney.
start with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fair
Don't
enough.
kill him. He's my neighbor.
It's about to be a dead neighbor here soon.
That's just Ted. Leave him alone.
Yeah, leave Ted alone.
He has about
Nice.
500 years to pay off his debts. I'm going to then power slide over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to swing a sword.
Okay. Which one?
I think we're going to have to do the side of the board in here.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have a lot of weapons, including the ones that you picked up from the rewards.
True. Actually...
So you have the letter opener, you have that weird double-handed sword that is broken and needs work. And then you have your scythe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna swing our scythe here.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Hit. Okay. Scythe will break it, but you will gain 19 terminus.
All right. DM. I would like to. I don't think I can do anything about that at this point. No. I will then bonus action retrace my steps.
Okay.
I think I was here. Yeah. Good to know.
All right. All done?
Yep.
Okay, it's turn. First action, it's going to make an aura. No, that's really hard to see on this map. It's black. It's pitch wall black, but I'm going to make it this pink color because it's more noticeable that way. In a square, please. Thank you. Okay. Is going to do second action. It's going to call comments, and it's going to hit. See how many degrees I can get. Seven incoming comments, and let's see who gets them. Easley, you're 1, Phillips 2, Indrid's 3, Susie's 4, Ashton's 5. I can actually put the commands. So Ash, you get hit 3 times, Easley twice, Susie once,
I get hit once.
Philip once, yeah.
I will proc my no trouble bubble.
Okay. Ping, ping, ping.
I am not getting
They
hit
burn
by...
smoldering craters in the ground.
Yeah, I'm not getting touched for that shit.
Think of white phosphorus.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's like,
We're gonna dodge.
yeah, you just have to dodge one
Twice.
thing. Your negative is equal to the amount of terminus you have to get out of the way.
All right. So I have 19 terminus.
Yep, minus 19.
What do I do? Do I dodge or do I parry? I only have 1 dodge, but I have 2 parries, so I'm gonna have to dodge and parry. To-do. And I'm gonna use a point here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I don't have mastery in it. And then my second one. So I get to dodge twice and take the better results.
Nice.
Damn.
Even
You
with the
said these are
boom and stuff,
meteors
fun.
or these comets?
No, they're not comets.
So you said they were meteors.
Mhm.
Does my affinity apply to this?
No.
No. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use another boon. No, I'd have to use. I can't use another boon, can I?
These two?
I'd have to use 2 boons. Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah. And then parry for a plus. Yeah. So, pass both.
All right. And then, what'd you parry with?
I'm pairing with my Aetherless Scythe.
Zeus.
I'm going to pull myself out of the way. What would you like for that?
Dodge. Just basic dodge. And since you have no terminus, should...
We'll determine this.
Okay. Phil.
Dodge.
I dodge. And
Nice. Okay.
also, I remember what this is, and I dealt with it last session during the prep.
What is it? Remind me. It's
It
been
was
a while.
terminus, and then I used my cleanse on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't erased from the token because we did not use tokens that session.
Oh, so you're saying it's back. Can you remove it yourself, or do you want Matt to do it?
No. I'm saying that's what the 46 that was on top of my token this whole time was.
I can't see any. There's nothing showing.
Well, because I just deleted it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yay, problem solved.
Gotcha.
I was wondering up until this point, like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then it just hit me.
Okay. And then it is going to pick one of you. It's going to pick Suze.
Yeah.
And it's going to try and cast Condemn. Oh, misses. Okay. That's its turn.
Ooh, I didn't have a reaction for it. I would have had to use a legendary.
Phil!
Okay. So, the rage activates.
Yep.
Let me just. There we go. I'll use that skull symbol. I must move forward towards this entity per the rules of my ability. But before I do, I shall blast with my hyper beam, which has range 20 and is malleable. So I'm gonna try and hit as many of these things in as I can. Beam. Basically, I'm just gonna try and blast like these 3 things with the. Actually, no, I can just move to the side a bit. And yeah, and I'll just blast these 3 pillars with the hyper beam.
Okay.
On my way in.
All right. They will go down.
I'm assuming they can't dodge.
Nope, they're not going to dodge.
I will move here. And now that I'm engaged, I gain an additional half action.
You will take 58 terminus
Sure.
in their destruction.
I'll take 58 from their destruction?
Yep. Destroying them you gain Terminus.
But I didn't.
Even
'cause
if
I
you
was,
don't touch them.
Insomnium gained a D10's worth,
Okay.
but Indra doesn't.
Oh, nice.
I rolled back up there. I think there was an 8.
Oh.
Uh,
It was an 8, yeah.
no. Use a bonus. Well, I have to attack it. You still want me to attack it despite the fact it won't be affected?
It's up to Phil. Just see if
No,
you
no, no.
can.
I mean, do you want me to roll? Despite like out of game, we know it won't affect it, even if.
Oh, there's something in your way first. There is a obelisk here.
Oh, I didn't know if that was on the ground. I thought
They're
these things
floating
were
about
like.
a foot off the ground.
Oh, well,
You can go and attack it.
Yeah,
sure.
just smack.
Smack, sure. What is this? Plus 40, plus 60. Sure. A lightning attack, I believe it is. Yeah, the minus 10, I believe. Just double checking. Yeah, minus 10. So 2, 4, 6, so plus 50. This is with a. Oh, screw it. I haven't used my tail yet. Let's say it's the tail.
Okay.
And that's 9 hits.
Straight.
Uh,
Well, you have the Apocalypse engine running, right?
yes.
Okay. Because
This
otherwise,
entire time.
yes, that's why you were doing so well. Because your destruction element also absolutely obliterates port
Well,
structures.
I also deal double damage to objects and structures.
28 Terminus.
Sure. Fuck, where's the. Oh, there it is. 20. Alright, cool. Did it not? Okay, it didn't go in. Did it go in? Okay, sure. I finished moving forward with the scoots. I attempt to attack it. Should I even roll?
Bill, do you not know beforehand that you can't do anything? I thought we, or was that after you had your?
I must. It is part of the ability. I must advance on it, and I must attack it.
Okay. So, but you could think of these as things, like enemies instead.
It specifically calls out creatures, I do believe.
Okay.
You attack?
I'm double checking. Yes. The character must attack the nearest enemy in melee combat if possible. If not engaged with the nearest enemy, they must move towards that enemy and engage it if possible.
Yep.
An object doesn't really constitute an enemy unless it's like an animated attacking object. So, yes. Would you like me to still roll an attack on this thing?
Yes.
Okay. I will do the same thing. Lightning attack. And again, I shall say with the tail because it's new. It's the new thing, and I like it. And let me just double check something. Once. Okay. How does Champions Arena work if both me and the thing are bigger than the size of the arena?
Well, the arena is the surface of the entire moon.
Well, no. The perk Champions Arena.
Mm.
Let me post what it does.
Yes, please.
Got this from one of the lower floors.
Well, it's equal to the strength bonus, and I think you.
It goes off
Yeah.
the map. It just goes off the map at that point.
In meters, though,
Yeah.
it's 5 meters.
Basically, it locks you both together. You guys can't stray 5 meters from each other.
Okay, well, I do this.
Okay, you guys are fucking tethered. Mad lad. Alright. Put a little lock mechanism on you guys.
Yeah,
Hey, that stops the extra shit that's about to happen to us, so that's good.
There's actually a lock symbol. Oh, you already put one on.
Yeah.
Yeah, lock symbol. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Ash.
I remember being told that when objects that were etherless encountered pure ether, they basically destroyed themselves.
Usually. Sometimes they have a very violent reaction. Sometimes they just crumple.
I am going to use the spell Control Water, Control Liquid, and open the bottle of pure ether that I have.
The Ethereum?
Yeah. And
Okay.
fling a drop at each of the pillars.
Alright, shit. And you are directly in possession of the light, so you will take no turn. 2, 3, 4. There's 10 pillars left. So you will use the entirety of that vial.
That's fine. I have 2 of them.
Okay.
But pillars go poof. Thank God.
Right. Since you have destroyed the pillars,
And I don't get Terminus.
Nope, no terminus. We will be entering boss stage part 2, which means it goes immediately.
Helped. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Resist.
Everybody who is not directly adjacent to the light source takes 280 terminus.
Damn.
Wait. Is it coming from the entity?
Yes.
Summon entities can't leave, or okay, can't leave. It doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't say they can't affect things outside. Okay.
I've already determined that these orbs that I have are similar to or on the same wavelength of the light. Can I burn some of the orbs that I have in my lantern to strengthen the light to help protect the allies? Do the throw fuel in the fire to cause the glow light in a direction to protect people? Because he's
Which
activating
particular glow light? The one you have in your possession?
The orb, yeah. because he's activating in the middle of my turn.
Yes.
So can I spend my action to try to use some of the orbs to strengthen the actual glowy orb that we're trying to save and try to negate this burst of energy?
How many orbs are you feeding into it?
I'll throw 30 into it.
Okay. Everyone only takes 108 terminus instead.
I'm trying to help, guys.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Cool. All right. Each of you will receive a condition. Two actually. You'll receive something called Shrouded in Darkness. So you can remove this condition. You may not act against the caster in any way or means.
Does this condition apply to both Insomnium and Indrid?
Yes. False. Sorry.
Does this condition apply both to our sprite and our person?
Yes.
Our sprite as well, okay.
Yes, right as well. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Round 2.
What is the nature of this of these conditions?
They're not divine, but they are treasure grade powers.
Let me rephrase. What are they composed of?
They are composed of Gaia element. So they
No,
are
I mean, what's their energy type? What's their energy type?
Gaia, which is all energy types.
Oh, so everything applies to that. Interesting.
Yep, all elements. All right, back to Ash.
I have 2 spell actions left. Big bitch can be affected by things now, yes?
Nope,
Currently,
because
no.
Philip put Amba beat it to death. No outside interference.
Unless you got some favor tokens you want to use.
You can use favorite tokens, yeah,
Or
or
divine
divine
abilities.
abilities or objects, like your hat.
I thought the hat was treasure.
Sorry, the tome. Sorry,
No, my hat is... Well, yeah, that...
they have to be divine grade,
Okay.
and you can only use a divine grade item once in a fight
Yep.
on each of the floors.
You know what? Sure. I'll ask my bestest buddy, the ultimateist spell tome, to help me with a spell to smack this bitch of wannabe darkness.
Okay.
But would you?
Last time he asked how many spell points I'm willing to put into this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll feed him 200 of a spell pool to
Okay.
smack this thing.
Sure. Using what spell?
I have.
Or do you want it to pick?
That's what I. No, that's why I'm going. Here, this is 200 spell pool. Pick the spell that will be the
All right.
most brutal in
It's going to
breaking
use
this bitch.
Annihilating Beam, which is the
God.
upgraded Disintegrate. It is going to roll. Phil, take 489 damage.
No. I am the light attribute. That thing is within the moonlight that is being shown from the orb that I am within the light of as well. It is
That's
a
not
direct
moonlight, by
hit.
the way.
Did you
No.
not see the thing I put in chat? The conditions everyone is affected by?
Hold on, Matt. You said
I'm
the
not.
bear isn't.
I'm not, because I was directly adjacent to the orb, you said. Which is why I didn't gain the terminus and stuff.
Right.
So I wasn't affected by those because you said I wasn't affected by that thing. Which is why I'm saying I'm still in the same light as that thing is, so my light attribute would allow me to hit it directly without having to beam through Phil.
Alright. The light's power is limited. I'm going to give you a 50-50. Because you guys haven't investigated the light at all. And there are mechanics involving the light.
I'm not relying on the power of the light, Black.
Right.
I'm relying on the special trait that I have of the light quality, which is I can make the spell manifest from anywhere as long as it is within the light
that's fine.
shown from
I'm
the same
talking
light
about
source.
the conditions that affected every player when you made him hit stage 2. I put it in chat. Shrouded in darkness. Until you can remove this condition, you may not act against the caster in any way or means. And false sight, allies appear as enemies, and enemies appear as allies.
Okay. Sorry. I thought I wasn't affected by it because you said when the thing went off that caused those, I wasn't affected by it because I was directly adjacent to the big glowy orb.
That is an assumption. Yes, normally, but you guys haven't done anything with. You guys are rushing through the content, which is great. Speed is of the essence, and you want to take this thing done quickly. But that's not always the case. So, I'm going to see if the light can actually protect you here. It does, okay. You will hit it for quite a bit. Alright.
How many of those 200 spell points did it need?
It used all of it.
Okay.
It just applied a d4 for every spell point.
Yeah, 200 d4. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's your divine item.
Yep. I have one other spell I can cast. I can see that these guys have the sickly dark stuff on them, I'm guessing. The party?
Yeah, that stuff cannot be removed by normal means. The darkness effects. So a dispel or a remove condition or normal stuff doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think I have a solution. The hero's feast that we need to eat.
I am going to try. I'm going to try something silly. I'm going to do a dual fire fireball. because I have the chromatic fire ability, I can apply 2 effects at
Mhm.
the flames.
Mhm.
I'm going to drop a fireball on the party that is a combination of the gentle fire, so it's healing and purifying, and the sacred flame to make it a sacred, healing, purifying fireball. See if I can try and burn away this
It doesn't burn
darkness.
it away, but the embers are still there. So the players will get a bonus when to a roll to remove it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Zeus.
I would like to call upon my friend network here because we've just been affected by something that kind of counteracts that. And we'll use our gold elements legendary action to apply a solidifying gold to the cracks of this now friendship that has been broken by a condition. So I want to try and shine the old golden light on the darkness, I suppose, that's being affected on the friend network.
And that's from the Shining Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll use Shining Dawn for the fight.
So, question. Shining Dawn has 10 legendary actions a day that can be used. Are you saying those are being used here for the fight, or is this my ability to use Shining Dawn?
Your ability to use Shining Dawn.
Okay.
So they normally outside of the raid will get
The 10 per day.
actions.
Okay, that's fine.
But they are a divine summon
Mhm.
and divine class entities or objects can only be used once per floor.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just wanted to double check.
Okay. They'll use a dispel, but they have a buff from Sacred Flame and Gentle Fire, so they just need to roll less than 70, which they did. You are no longer affected by Shrouded in Darkness and False Sight.
So is that affecting on the friend network, or is that just me?
It is not spreading through the friend network. It'll just apply to you. But you can see that it's even fooling your friend network.
Yeah. So that's good. Now that I'm out of it, I can now act to try and get other people out of it. The first thing I'm going to do though now is I'm going to move on over to the ball of light with the mantle of the rabbit.
Whee! As you zip over with your flying knife.
Spoon, actually.
Yeah, flying.
When I reach the light, is the terminus still on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is still on you.
Okay. I am going to touch the light, and please let me know if the my "you're about to die" action pops up when I do that.
It does not. Rock. Go ahead and roll me a willpower test, please.
Okay. Pass.
Okay. It will remove, unfortunately, only a D10. So remove 9 terminus.
Okay. So 9 out of the
go ahead and roll me influence.
Okay. So I just want to write something down first. So I should put that on my character here. So that is 99, I do believe. 90.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling influence. Let's get a 100, shall we? 12's not bad.
You can pass that through the network. Everyone gets to remove 9 terminus.
Okay, 9 for 9. Awesome. Let's do that. I'm going to do a free action science test with warp sense to get a better idea of this starlight.
Mhm.
30.
Nice done. This is a star seed.
Starseed, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
This cannot be brought back into the real world.
Gotcha.
This is what the gods use to make new stars.
okay.
But this would be an excellent source of cosmic and celestial power.
I can imagine.
Mhm.
Okay,
Star seeds are a powerful purifying and cleansing force
gotcha.
because they are the representation of light that chases away the darkness that consumes all. But unlike the
Okay.
normal stars that are fully born and matured, star seeds can be extinguished, and in their extinguishment, powerful entities of celestial or god level creatures, the representation of guttering the light of what could be is a huge power boost.
Of course.
There's more information in there. You'll have to study it a bit longer.
Yeah. In the meantime, I am going to. I don't know if that will work or not. I'm going to concentrate for a full action. And try and gain put the starlight through my spotlight, which uses moonlight. So I want to try and bring the starlight through my moon elements to use spotlight, but I want to use the full turn to kind of channel it.
Okay. So it is going to be a brutally nasty roll because this is what would be the cosmic element you're looking for.
Yeah.
But the more turns you charge,
Yeah.
that energy, the less that negative gets.
Gotcha. So yeah, we're definitely doing a charge, and that will be my. I don't have any turn action economy left for it, so that's it for me.
Okay. I'll have you roll an influence test to start the charge.
Of course.
So every half action, you'll roll an influence.
So every half action, okay, because that was a full action used.
Okay. There you go. Mark those numbers down. Add it together. Because at the moment,
8.
it is a minus 1,000 on the roll.
Okay.
Every degree of success reduces that by 10.
Gotcha.
Indrid. Murder! Spooky! Death!
Except I still have this condition on me.
Should spook the condition away.
That would be bizarre. Begone, thoughts! No?
When I fall asleep, what do I see now?
That's a dark god. That is the thing that your pantheon tries to keep away at all costs. This is a metaphorical fight. If you guys lose that light, it gets in.
Oh, man.
And the forces of darkness will rise in the world. It looks eminently stabbable, though.
Stabby.
Got an
Problem is Champions
amulet
Arena.
of protection from Somni. Does that do anything?
It'll withstand 1 blow from a nightmarish creature.
This is the
So-
Dark God.
This is one of the dark gods, yeah.
Okay.
It's an avatar of one of the dark gods. It's not it actually here.
What about my
Like-
Destiny Fragment? What does that do again?
It allows you to gain a narrative element of your choice. The more specific you are, the more potent it is. The more general you ask, the weaker it is. It's a one-time use.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
I can't really do anything about this condition. Like, I don't.
You can get creative.
Why not look internally? Maybe, like, did we know like that we had these conditions on us? Kind of deal. Like, does it look differently in the dream? Maybe. Like, we must have known. Like, because I was able to try to remove it. But we don't know what those, like, we didn't know the exact effects meta-wise, kind of deal. Like, I had to do something about it to like, false sight, I had to, do a power, yada, yada. But I'm sure, like, I knew about it. As a player, I did. And as a character, I'm sure there was a way for me to do it. So maybe it looks differently in the dream. Maybe it's like a shroud of darkness around you or your eyes. Bear the Lantern might work for false sight. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Would Bear of the Lantern help me figure this out?
Bear Lantern. Yeah, it will. Because of the double-edged sword that it is, it does pierce through all illusions, whether you like it to or not.
So then I can tell my friends from my allies?
It's murky, so it's not completely reversed back to normal. It's kind of murky in the dream state, but in Indrid state, you can see perfectly fine.
Okay. I will wake up again then. That's free action.
Yeah.
And
Because the eyes belong to Indrid, and Somnium doesn't possess Bear of the Lantern eyes, but has a tangential connection.
That's fair.
So instead of being completely full, it's kind of their murky, hazy pastels of themselves.
This purple thing, it's a barrier?
No, it's creeping darkness that's starting to ooze out of this thing. It just
Yeah.
hasn't had a long time to expand it, because you guys are being a bunch of violent people.
Okay.
No.
Then if I can tell who the boss is, I'm gonna go attack the boss, I guess.
You're still affected by Shrouded in Darkness, though, right?
They can see through it because of the Bear
Okay.
of the Lantern eyes.
I just thought it was false sight. Perfect. The only thing,
Both.
Allie.
You may not to make attacks against the caster. Well,
No, that works. It's the fact that Phil put a thing on the boss.
Can only use divine or favors. It's actually in the chat. So you can only use divine objects or favors to bypass his boss challenge that he put up. Which is, yeah. No outside interference with the exception of favor tokens or divine abilities may be used, and targets cannot leave and others cannot enter while active.
I definitely suggest going after Eatsley and stopping him from killing both of us.
Do you?
Give him a spook.
So, are you two both in control of your senses? It's only Eatsley who's not?
Correct. Yes,
And
the ball helped out with Ash, and I used a divine power to help me not be affected by one of those conditions.
Okay. Well, Eatsley's not doing anything yet, so I'm gonna hold my turn until Eatsley becomes hostile. Is that... Can I do
Sure.
that?
Yes, you can. Alright. Holding turn. We go down to Eatsley.
GM,
Ugh!
we're
I don't
gonna
like
take
that
out the
tongue.
ambrosia.
Oh. Of course you are.
Time to drink.
Everyone
Booze,
who
the
doesn't
solution to
drink,
all the world's problems.
exactly right. I'm pretty sure in my revelry state that I know my heart of hearts that all my friends will drink alcohol with me.
No,
Still
stop.
doesn't get rid of the conditions.
No, but guess what?
I don't know what.
It allows me to discern who my friends are because they drank with me.
What ability does that?
Oh, because I'm allowed. I can share all my. I can share fatigue by giving people drinks.
Are you gonna force them to drink through the friend network?
Yes.
Oh no. Alright, guys.
But I'm underage.
Aye, aye.
Well. Okay.
I don't even know that it works on me.
You still can't affect the caster until the Shroud in Darkness is removed.
I know, but therefore I've also now discerned that he's an enemy.
Okay.
Using
What are you granting to
tricksy
your
wondering
allies?
techniques.
What are you doing to give alcohol to the other people and force them to drink?
Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is because it's the friend network,
Uh,
I'm going to drink.
uh,
I'm going to spend.
the ambrosia, or are you just gonna drink something else?
No, I'm drinking the ambrosia.
Okay.
And then we're going to swirl our cup to give everyone some alcohol to enjoy.
Alright. Everyone roll a D100. That's how much fatigue you get.
Oh.
Whoa! Let's do this.
So, joy, Ash is about to pass out.
You may actually just straight up die.
Susie's dead.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some stuff here.
You have to burn a fate point.
Well, with fatigue, Matt, you don't even get to burn a fate point. You're just dead. I'm gonna get a fate point from the Sand Knight to roll a 1d56, get lower. 1d56. Ooh, that's much better than a fucking 57.
Okay.
I feel like this was still a blow to attack your allies here at Eatsley, but it's all fun and games, right?
What do you mean? He attacked his enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
right?
I've discerned my allies.
Yes, by almost killing me.
Phil, roll a 1d100. That's so much fatigue you get.
No, you may recall the engine suppresses the friend network connection.
Correct.
Oh, that's right. Well. Okay.
That's why I can't receive stuff from them or give them stuff all the time.
Okay. Alright, Ainsley.
Going to die unless I can infuse the incoming fatigue into an item or something. Because it is incoming energy. Can I try to infuse it into something? Because otherwise I'm dead.
So, Allie, you can use a fate point, a 1d70, to try and remove that down with the fate point.
What I'm gonna do
you can do. Did you die, Allie? Are you there?
Only me and Eatsley have.
Stores all fatigue, removes all debuffs. Can be used from inventory.
This is all at once. You have to have that in your system at the same time the fatigue comes in.
I do believe the legendary potions can be used through storage.
It's
the legendary potion. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me 2d10. Oh, sorry, not 2d10. Actually, removes all fatigue and it's a legendary potion. So you have a deficit of you have 39. You can pass 39 of fatigue reduction to somebody else.
Oh.
Because it's a legendary potion.
I will pass it to Fluffy Boy.
Okay, reduce your total by 39.
I
Still should be like 25
die.
fatigue.
Yeah.
25 fatigue.
3 times your fatigue bonus, which is toughness plus willpower, times 3.
It's 2 times your fatigue bonus. Eastleigh's 3 times because he's got the special thing.
No, Matt. That's literally in the rule book. It's 3 times is when you die. 2 times you hit a 2d10 turns you're unconscious for.
Oh yeah. It's over. So basically, if you have 10 fatigue,
when you hit 3,
you get to 21, then you die. Yeah.
Yeah, and then no saves, no toughness, no nothing. You're just yeah.
So what's your willpower plus your toughness bonus? Foxy.
9.
Okay, so that's 18. You still are a bit over.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, unless I can infuse this fatigue into something, I am just dead.
First, let's use a fate point from
I don't have
the
fate
Sand,
points. I have
Sand
boons.
Knight. And because it's coming through me, roll less.
Yeah, so Miss Fate Survivor's stealing a fate point from somebody else on the friend network and using their ability to make you roll again, but you have to roll better. So roll 1d.
Okay, that's not the best.
Now,
I really don't want to give you.
I don't know if it's possible. Can I use a boon on these rolls? To try and make it roll lower.
Question, Matt. Do we have access to?
I do.
Okay, you can reduce the roll by 20.
Okay.
So that would make it a special use of fate points, Matt. Are we still able to use those things? Like you can use it to get a 10 on a like a roll of an initiative, or give yourself extra wounds. One of them is remove fatigue.
Yep, but that is not at the same time. You have to use that on your turn.
Okay.
It's a conscious use of a fate point.
But it's minus 20 plus the 34 that I gave him?
39, yeah.
Well, so that would
fine.
That would reduce me to not gaining any fatigue.
Nice.
There you go.
Everyone did a neat dodge? Alright. This is fucking brutal. Alright.
Special uses. Eatsley, this will not be forgotten.
What? You've all gotten ambrosia.
What does ambrosia do, Matt?
You owe me a legendary potion.
I gave you I gave you divine alcohol. Paid off.
Okay.
Oh shit. Before you mark off that potion, Blat, important question. After my last evolution, because the world tree, I became a divine creature. Do I gain the fatigue from drinking divine liquor?
Yes.
But you said the massive fatigue was because we were mortals. I'm a divine creature now. I have levels of divinity.
Well, this stuff absolutely can get you drunk.
Yes, but will it give me the ludicrous fatigue that's trying to kill me and making?
You've already dodged it, and yes, it would.
Okay.
Drinking ambrosia is not good, but being a divine spirit or a sacred spirit is pretty helpful. First thing it does, restores all legendary points. If you haven't, if you have some missing, I don't think anyone's used theirs.
No.
No.
Indrid has. Not Indrid, Susie has.
If you've used any legendary points that you haven't been able to restore, fills them back up. If you're missing health, put it to max. If you have a status condition,
Yeah.
replace it with something else of equal.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get rid of it. It just replaces it with intoxicated.
That's go.
So the
I'm good with not
intoxicated
attacking.
condition is pretty simple. On your turn, every time you try and do a main action, whether it's a full action complex or a half action, it excludes bonus and free and reaction. So those are safe. You roll a D100. If you roll 50 or less, you get it. Otherwise, you're too intoxicated to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you had status conditions. That's what it replaces it with. If you don't have status conditions, which are negative ones, it gives you a positive status condition instead. The next time you use a favor token, it's given back.
That's fun.
Blessed. Yes, it's called blessed.
Well, I know what drunk Susie's going to do next. She's going to get the food out. But
Fortunately,
we'll.
You were not intoxicated unless you had a negative status condition. If you didn't have a negative status condition, you're given the positive status condition blessed. You are slightly tipsy.
Yes. I got fun. As I've heard, all of us are our status conditions.
Except for Phil.
Except for Phil, because he's a bitch.
He can just use cleanse on himself.
Yes.
So we don't get blessed then, because we removed a status condition, right?
If you had a negative one, yeah.
Which was the one she cast on us?
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're given intoxicated instead.
Do we choose not to take the negative, like intoxic?
Unfortunately, it's a divine item. It just kind of goes on your sheet. You don't have any Susie, because you removed both of yours using your divine item. So you have the blessed condition instead.
Okay.
So you're tipsy, Susie. Indrid, you are utterly smashed.
Yeah, boy!
Like, super smashed. You're like,
Do it.
whoa! You can see your allies. Basically, the two negative ones are gone, which is false sight and the shot in the darkness. Those are both gone off your sheet. Same with you, Easley. You're drunk as fuck.
Is Insomnium drunk?
Yes, they're also drunk, and the status condition is removed from them as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Easley, it was a very gutsy move, but it looks like it worked out. My poor friend network is drunk.
Yes.
We have slurred words now coming through the friend network. It's just how
I really kicked this guy in the nuts. Why should we kick him in the nuts?
Alright, DM. I want to look at this guy and give him the eye.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, you drank from the ambrosia. I need you to gain 1d1000 fatigue.
Whoa! I rolled a 1d100. 1 sec.
You get different. You decided to drink ambrosia. You were nowhere near worthy of drinking that booze.
I made it. I made it.
With my help, you fuck.
All right, I'm hoping for low. There's still a fate point available if you need it.
Okay.
Probably
All
gonna
right, so
need
we're
it.
gonna.
From here, you have the opportunity to use other legendary items before this goes all in your sheet.
Mhm.
And divine items or other abilities. But you will get 487, which is really, that's not too bad. It's
I mean,
less than half.
consider my triple my threshold right now is 123.
Yeah.
We need to get that lower.
So what I'm gonna do here?
Eh.
Let's use fate point, right?
Can't use your letter opener that was used earlier.
Yep. I'm Do I do that? Oh, okay. I have a question actually, Jam.
Mhm.
This would involve death, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is instant death.
I'm going to use one of my charges.
Yep.
Of death or time on this.
Mhm.
You also have a mantle,
Okay.
don't you?
I do have a mantle of death as well. What do you do? Actually, no. I'm going to take this. I'm going to try and take this chance, Jim. We're going to become an even better wanderer. One who can walk amongst gods.
Is that what you're going for?
Well, that's what we're going to try and do here.
Okay. That's a bit ambitious.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to try and make a wandering talent, a wandering technique here.
The I drank a thing I shouldn't talent.
No. See, the whole point of Easy right now is he's going down this drunken wanderer path.
Yeah. I noticed.
So we're going down even further, so because we can drink it.
Oh boy.
Now I just need to survive it.
He wants to become Dionysus, okay?
Or Bacchus.
Dionysus Bacchus. If I get so drunk I wake up divine. So yeah. I'm going to okay, we're gonna first start with a one. We're re-rolling it.
Okay. So 1d486.
300. All right.
Okay.
Far more manageable at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that worked.
Yep.
Not gonna back.
So that 300 with the death, I can take 40 off it.
Okay.
Okay.
Still a ways to go.
All right, that's 260. Then I'm going to try to make a wandering technique. That allows me to stunt off my fatigue further into time.
Oh, spread it out. Spread the love.
Exactly. Turning it regular fatigue into weird fatigue, since those take longer to get rid of.
Uh-huh.
So what would you like to roll for that?
How much are you moving into the future, and how much are you keeping?
Oh my god.
Try to keep max, because I'm gonna have a meal ready for us. I'm gonna bring everyone over.
Well, he's gonna swirl the cup. That's what he's really after.
Yeah, right.
I know what you're about.
I'm going to swirl. I'm going to move 137, or I'm going to try and move 137 into the future, into weird fatigue.
Okay, that's a bit.
Yep. And then, as a note, I will use one boon
Yeah.
to reduce it by a D10.
Okay.
Whoa!
Good roll.
So that puts me at exactly 113 fatigue.
Mm-hmm. You cannot target the boss at the moment because of Philip's ability.
That's fair.
Is it divine fatigue though?
It's something. No, it won't be divine fatigue. It's unless you splash the liquid onto the creature.
Oh, whatever do you mean? I can swirl my cup and give it to them.
Boy.
And they willingly accept at that point.
No, they don't. They don't want it.
But I'm a pretty convincing person.
Alright, bitch. Fellowship roll.
Raw
Going to
fellowship?
assist.
Or are we checking to use charm here?
This is a fellowship off.
Okay. 1 second. I'm going to double
Does
check
it
this.
trust in its own status effects? That's the question here.
Oh no.
I guess it
Oh
does.
no! That was supposed to be a crit success! Oh, it doesn't have the orb!
Nope.
Victory is swimmity swabbity.
Oh no.
Good roll, Matt. Good roll.
I was sitting there going, I win, fucker! And then I'm like, oh wait!
Mhm.
You win,
1
Matt.
sec.
Don't worry.
I forgot I have a shit ton of fatigue, so I have to make sure I put all this in correctly. One moment.
Well, if
Um,
you don't, I mean, it did just crit fail, so you just gotta pass your roll at this point.
Yeah. I have to worry about breaking reality right now, though. That's the problem.
Look,
Yeah.
man, it's inside the arena. Like, it'll only break reality inside the arena.
That's the problem. That's how much fatigue I have.
Damn, son.
Well, Matt, I think you're going to have to adjust that number a little bit.
Okay.
So this is
Fair
the
enough.
largest degree of success I have seen in 5 years.
Me as well. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
that's the problem. That I have
Look.
too much fatigue now.
last time I
Because
saw a success this big was in the game we do not speak of. Okay.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really drunk right now, and I get bonuses equal to over my fatigue threshold that I'm pretty sure I can't take off. I don't have a way to negate my negatives.
I think the only way to
Oh,
negate
right.
it is to not get that much.
You're gonna need to give me some favor tokens.
All right.
Do you have one for both Apollo and Idirondale?
I have one for Idirondale. I don't have one for Apollo because I gave that to Zeke. I have a Destiny fragment.
I can give you one. We're in the big boss fight. I have a dual favor token.
All right.
Oh,
I was
there
like,
will be repercussions. But for now, not only did it crit fail and you over succeeded, we're gonna call it here.
All right, good game, guys.
For stage 2. Joke's on you guys. Ha! It has a stage 3.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, alright.
I one shot half health to the bitch.
oh, one
Okay.
sec. I also have to do this. All else gets 8 weird fatigue.
So, everyone will receive 472 terminus, and you can see a charge building. As it collapses on the ground, this billow of darkness flows across the moon and enshrouding everyone, even those who stand next to the orb. And the orb flickers.
How much Terminus again?
472 in addition to the ones you got.
So
You should
even the
be
people
at
by the
860.
orb still get
Mhm.
this, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
the orb is flickering, almost going out. And the power charge is building from the fallen darkness avatar. That charge, when it explodes, will consume all Terminus.
Groovy.
All right, Phil, you're up.
I thought we were calling
Cool.
This is stage 3.
it. Oh.
This is
Okay.
the it's the boss fight mechanic.
So I'm gonna do something cheeky, and I'm gonna present you with a rules conundrum, Matt.
Okay, well, what are we doing here?
Me seeing this thing as an ally, immaterial at this juncture. It's the only thing I can attack.
Yep.
I cannot act against the caster in any way or means, but I must attack it as per my ability's wording.
Yeah. So, there's no enemy
There's
to
the
attack.
rules
It's an ally.
conundrum. No, once there's no enemies to attack, it shifts to allies favoring NPCs over PCs.
Also, remember, you can knock yourself out of it.
I am choosing not to because it is an option to knock myself out of it. I'm choosing not to.
Okay, so you see the ally that is the boss fall down, and you see it's going to explode.
All right. So, like, is the boss still a functioning enemy?
Not really. It's turned into a bomb.
Oh, okay. Well, my question then would be, if it's dead, or is it dead? Because if so, then the arena drops.
Yeah, the arena will drop.
Oh, okay. Then that changes things.
Hmm?
Because, like, if I'm locked in there,
Yep.
whatever. Okay.
Pretty simple, Million. You got this.
Hold on, I have to double check something. I may in fact have a solution to this.
I mean, I know a solution to it.
I mean, Phil can still hear you. He's just dumb at the moment.
So unless you turn off your apocalypse engine, nothing's happening.
Well, Matt,
So I can't even speak. That was one of the things Matt brought up.
I didn't hear what you said. It cut out for me.
Oh, I was saying I can't speak. That's one of the things Matt brought up earlier with the poetry information.
Yeah. I do believe the keys to the moon and Skyhold are it's a part of my body, so it still functions.
Mhm.
How big is that boss? The boss bomb?
It'll crack the planet that you're on.
No. What is the physical size of it?
The boss bomb, the physical size, it's a 11 by 11.
Is it literally? Okay, so it's literally just like the bomb. The boss is a bomb. Would you consider it an object at this point?
Yes.
I pick up the boss bomb and I activate the key to the moon and teleport away with it.
That's Darrendel's throne, and that bomb is going to explode real big.
I fully expect her, seeing as it is her realm, and if she doesn't want it destroyed, to suppress it because it's her thing.
He's trying to pull you made this, you fix it.
Oh, no, they didn't make this. So, Phil, there is another option.
Okay.
This is a terminus bomb.
Yeah.
So you could cleanse yourself and try and do an impossible task and cleanse everyone on the network, but you'd have to drop your.
Interesting.
So I have a way to cleanse.
I didn't consider that. I'm gonna be real with you. So I guess first things first. Then, at this stage, the enragement doesn't matter, so I will just drop it.
Okay.
Because, as you said, the boss is no longer an effective enemy, and the combat is effectively over. So that is willpower plus 10. Wait. It's cumulative plus 10. So willpower with free reroll plus 20 plus.
While he's
20.
mathing this, Blatt, I have a question. To confirm something that I'm pretty sure I remember correctly. I shift to my rot spirit form. Do I still have Terminus?
Nope.
Hold on. Oh, wait, never mind. That was the status conditions. You're right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I just blip blip. I'm good now.
The light is not protected, though. The light is flickering. If the bomb hits the light, the star seed will die. But you'll be safe.
Can I put the star seed in my personal storage because I have nothing in it?
You need a divine storage.
That's rage off.
Can I put it in my hat? Because you said anything, literally anything, could be stored in the hat.
I'll just put it in mine.
You already used the hat.
No, I used the book.
Oh! What grade
I just want to sweep off the hat.
The hat's treasure grade.
Yeah, it's a treasure grade hat.
Yes, but you said it.
It needs a divine grade storage.
I'll put it in my storage.
Okay.
Good idea, though. That was very close.
So you can put it in your storage, and we can swap to spirit form, no longer be Terminist, and watch it detonate and laugh at it.
So the thing is, I actually prepped for this moment because I made the Heroes Feast, and I was given a pitcher of water by a Dirndale, and that is the same water we use to cleanse the stuff.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got drunk, we eat, we put the thing inside, and I'm going to use my legendary action whenever it comes to my point to do it, because I have the many hands legendary action to feed us all and put it inside the storage. And
let's see what Phil's...
yeah.
See what Phil's got.
Okay, so I do not believe I have the action economy to do all things suggested. What I can, however, do is, now that I am out of rage, I can activate Sanctuary, which will freeze all status effects and make us immune to damage, and do immunity to damage and can deal damage.
Oh, you're gonna Zonia's Hourglass this shit.
Yes, I'm just gonna Zonia's Hourglass myself in the area around me.
Well, that freezes the bomb too.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. But I thought that was only for allies.
Well, he still sees that as an ally. Oh no, he still sees it as an ally. It's an ally bomb. Because of the false appearance.
Actually, you just reminded me. What is the duration on that?
Until you let it go?
No. On the status effects.
Until the bomb goes off. The conditions? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have regen for status conditions. And my conflicts eroding magic can affects up to treasure grade.
These are divine. That's why you use a divine to get rid of it.
But you have cleanse, Million.
Actually, wait, yeah, I can just cleanse the bomb?
Maybe.
Maybe. It'd be an impossible task, but you can try.
I was thinking yourself and then use Sanctuary, but yeah, you could try it.
Actually, wait. There's no action economy to cleanse. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, no. I cleanse myself. I walk away and Sanctuary like a smart person because Bill has his intelligence back.
Okay.
Good shit.
All right. Oh, and you walk next to the star seed. Okay.
Yeah.
Sanctuary
Yeah.
goes off.
And then I can deactivate Apocalypse Engine as a bonus. And it is complex to activate Sanctuary. Yeah, so I have to move adjacent to it, but what's the box around Ashenfur and Susie?
That's Moonlight.
Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, guys. I walk here. I activate it. Just get adjacent to me. You'll be fine.
So goofy.
All right, I'm all for the cheese. Let's
Let's just
okay, that
do
was your turn.
everything to negate the everything and then point and laugh at it.
All right, Ash. Yeah, this what are you going to do now, Ash?
Oh, I just said fuck the everything and went into a spirit, so I don't no longer have the effects.
Okay.
Because
So that's
I
a full
also
action.
know that once we leave the temple, the terminus will disappear.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So all we
All
have
right.
to do is complete this. So I'm a spirit. I don't have terminus.
Gotcha.
I'm pointing and laughing at it.
Susie's going to because now we're on the last phase. Susie's going to stop with the channeling. She's going to use her legendary action, Many Hands, to first action put the star seed inside the divine realm, the inner world, the inner garden.
Yep.
To protect it, and now I'm protected with Sanctuary. Two. Second action, I take out the Hero's Feast and the pitcher of water that was given to me by Nerdo. And I then use my next action, my third, to provide meals for everybody. And the bowls and the glasses, and have everyone drink and eat while we are drunk and merry. And then the next action is to give everyone a pat in the back and take out the monster cookies and give everyone some dessert. And then give a cheers to Idarendale and Apollo for the a well done journey through the for hope and for getting to this point. Cheers.
Okay. Indrid. You smell food. And you look over at the team and they're all just like, ooh, cookies! Food time! And they're just not even paying attention to the explosion about to happen.
Come on over.
I go over to participate in the merriment.
Yeah.
You
Eatsley.
intoxicated boys and
We're
gals.
I'll make my way over.
And then it explodes.
No alcohol for Eatsley.
Only alcohol for Eatsley.
Okay. This is the end of the raid. Congratulations, guys. You did it!
Yay. We did it.
Yeah.
After
I will have the rewards in chat before next session.
Okay.
Holy shit. And the amount of merit we're going to get for this.
It'll be good.
Oh, dear God.
It's been 5 months since we got any merit. It's been very sad.
No.
There was merit in the rewards. You could get merit to upgrade.
But that was a choice, but we didn't actually get it.
Like no actual merit, yeah. Well, I hope you guys have fun with it.
Well,
Yeah.
Million, it's a shame you got to go, but we all make our own choices. And
It was fun
good luck with the
gaming
other
with ya.
games.
Yep,
Hey, bud. Thanks for playing.
yep. I'm not
Well,
even going to delete anything.
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
take all of
off
Million's
for-
rewards. Sounds good.
Do you think they could play in the morning? Million?
When is
No,
morning
later.
in this equation?
Like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Play
That's when I wake up.
until yeah, and then you guys start then, or a little bit after breakfast. Play until 2 o'clock. We start at 2:30. Basically, play right up until we're about to start, and then you hop over. Think about it.
Well, the game starts at 3.
Either that, or we'll have to chat with the group. Maybe we can do morning games like for us. I don't know. We'll
The games, we typically go for 5 hours, 6 hours. Well, no, we go for like 5 hours because we usually end at 6. So that's. I mean, if we go on the dot, 6 hours, 9 o'clock, assuming I wake up before 9 consistently, that would be exactly 6 hours. I mean, if we went for 10 and played for 5, I could almost certainly do that because I'm pretty consistent about waking up before that.
Okay, I'm gone. Bye, guys.
Thank you for the session, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Well,
We did it.